Yes, I am.
Yeah, cool. Okay. Okay. So, weeks of conspiracy and investigation have reached a boiling point as you, the party, have tracked north and east on the trail of infernal cultists who are infiltrating the religious institutions. So far is all you have learned of Lurich. After uncovering, no, not just the religious institutions, but subverting from them, you have uncovered a plot to free a devil ostensibly buried beneath the mountains of Mazanol, only to fall a touch too late as your own party member has been corrupted and turned to the aid of the corrupted cult and clerics among the dwarves deep down in the mines and the stone. The party acted but arrived moments before an explosion was set and a chained devil was set to walk, attempting to free itself from these confines, to wreak goodness knows what beneath the mountain, and who knows where it may escape to, should it be able to escape. We join the party in the midst of a battle here in the chamber, which has acted as the temple of deep rock. Among the combatants are a number of dwarves in the thrall of Sigmund, ostensibly the cleric of deep rock, himself tainted, corrupted, enthralled by infernal presences. It is Jethro's turn. You have been fighting valiantly. Jethro, before you start, the dust in the air is clearing slowly. Your ears have been ringing, but you know you are tougher than many of your friends. You can only imagine what damage has been done to their hearing. You've seen no evidence that they can hear what you have said for the past few seconds. And it is scant seconds, maybe 30 have passed now, but not quite. But things are moving fast. And if you are not quick, this monstrosity will escape out the corridor and beyond into the low town.
On that subject, I'm going to attack it. But first, did you declare that drinking a potion is a bonus action, as per your rules?
Drinking a potion to yourself is a bonus action. Feeding it to someone else is an action.
Well, in that case, I will use one of my potions of potion de healing superieur. 8d4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh shit. Well, here's the
Does
first
he get
4.
the bonus from the
11. No,
total?
it has to be a spell. 11 plus 1, 2, 3, 4.
Always worth an ask.
Yeah, absolutely.
11 plus 8, 19 plus 8, 27 healing. No, I looked that up and when I was preparing to do my first turn, and it has to be a spell that consumes spell slots. So yeah, and then I will, as my action, I'm going to run 2, 3. I can definitely reach him. I'm just going to fucking swipe at this motherfucker.
Okay.
Oh, bad. That'll be a 15.
15 does not hit, I'm afraid.
Oh, actually.
And it turns, and your wrist bounces on a length of chain near the shoulder.
It's rewind time because I'm using the Sif Damser to attack it
You're going to
again.
use the re-answer to re-attack that?
Did I get a 6 hit?
That's
Oh,
cocked.
well,
Roll
fuck.
that again. That's cocked.
Okay, right, because it was a 6.
Yeah.
Oh, deflection into. Oh, it's cocked.
Cocked.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't know why what's up with the physics? One more go. We'll move this one out of the way.
Okay. So
That's
That's fine.
this will be my quota staff. Oh, savage. I remembered savage. Whatever it is.
Okay.
Savage. I'm a savage, bitch.
Yeah.
That's what I
Savage
remember.
attack.
Yeah. When I
Savage
roll a
attack.
crit,
Reroll your damages.
extra
Yeah.
dice. So I've got
You roll an
3
extra
d8.
die. Yeah.
I'm just gonna use the
Yeah.
strip. Those are d8, right? Yeah, they're d8.
Yeah.
Could I use meld stone to meld him into the ground again?
11
Potentially.
plus 5, 16 on that hit, and then
16 on that. Yeah. Cool. I'm
I'm
just going to check now. Your quarterstaff is mundane, isn't it? It's not magical.
It is mundane.
It is. Your unarmed strikes was counted magical for the purpose of
Yes.
resistance. This one I know doesn't. That's fine. I wanted to
And
check that. Okay.
I will also spend a key point to attempt a stunning strike. I've got a feeling
Okay.
he might save, but it's DC 16 con.
Absolutely right on that one. So on that attack, DC 16 con.
Yep.
Hey, he's got some legendary con save.
Well,
He's got
the
to
con
save it, but
save
it's
is.
worth it.
I think I discussed it last week. The con save is very high. You have seen this thing use a legendary resistance. I'm not going to tell you how many of uses of that it has, but worst case, you're burning them off.
Yeah.
Um,
And at best case, we're stunning him.
that would fail, so I am going to spend a legendary resistance.
Yeah, that's cool.
So you see the thing. You've definitely hit the right spot on its
Yeah,
nervous
and its
system, and you
nerve.
see the flex and the tightening of veins across its body. This thing has blood now, you are certain. It has runs on the same flesh and wiring as everything else.
Alright, well, I have a second attack.
Makes it through. Yeah, absolutely.
Which will
Do it
be
again, Bomb Harris.
19.
19 hits.
Alright. I, against my better judgment, I'm going to attempt to stunning strike it again and hit it for 10 damage.
10 damage. That's with your staff again, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's bludgeoning.
Brilliant, thank you. Okay. Okay, and then I'll make another con save.
Yeah.
And it will make that save. That's a pass.
Okay, fair enough. Well, worth a try. Alright, that's
Yeah,
me.
absolutely.
I'm going to stay next to it.
Stay next to it. That's fine and good. Right. Okay. It's Titus' turn now. From the walls, you'll see these red marks, and this is there were
Sorry, did the dragon died, right?
Yeah,
Dragon.
that is a fey.
Oh,
is a
yes, yes, you
fairy?
resummoned something. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I summoned a fey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got to spread
Bursting
that damage.
from You'll recall on its last turn, the devil swung its chains into fucking broken cupboard in my room and pissed me off to no end. Swung its chains into torch sconces on the wall, and those fell down, flickering green. The wooden staves of the torches morphing and springing legs, and from it grow tiny bodies, arms, legs, wings, not unlike the imps you fought in Movis's basement, which he summoned from the flame. And so they are going to act. They are going to move up on... This one's going to move up on you, Jethro.
Sweet.
This one is going to move up to Busy the Fairy. And get in a fight. So, one's attacking Jethro. Minding myself. A fucking piece of shit. Okay. Okay. Cool, that'll hit. Right, fine.
What is
It's not
this? An
loads.
infernal thing. Okay.
It's an imp, yeah. It's a little tiny
We've fought
devil.
those before. I think I'll be alright.
Okay, yeah, not loads. 5 points of damage.
Oh no.
But I would like you yourself to make a con save.
Alright.
They poison you. So
Now
caution.
20, bitch.
That is a pass. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Poison is what disadvantage on something. I can't remember what. That is.
It's just poison damage. It doesn't apply the poison condition. I'm afraid. And this other one is going to attack your Fae. I don't know what its AC is. So
I've got it up a set. Oh, I had it up. I was looking at summon.
Yeah, 19. 19 should hit.
1 second. 12 plus my levels plus spell level, which was did a 4, didn't I?
Yeah.
Cast it at 4. So it's 16. Yeah.
So 19 will hit. I'm afraid. Right. Cool. So 7 points of damage, and I would like the fairy there to also make a con save. And again, that'll pass. Yeah, fine. Okay, great.
That's 2, 19, yeah.
Yep. Cool. That is their turn. Anything else that they can do? No, they only get one action. That's fine. That's all right. And we go onwards now to the Chain Devil's turn. Now, he's going to do... what's he going to do? I know what he's going to do. We're going to roll a d6 for this because that's what I've been using for everything else. 2 of them. He's going to swing 2 chains.
2 chains.
But he's not... Yeah, exactly. He's not going to swing them into Jethro or Obadiah or Tor or anyone else that you are friendly with. He's going to swing them into these 2 dwarfs. And the dwarves are simply going to take the chains in the chin, and they are going to fall down, apparently dead.
He's stealing life, I think.
Give me a sec. That's only bit badman.
Really tempted to pretend to speak in deaf language to like, but it's going to be so non-PC. God, think he's stealing life.
Can't understand you. Sorry, mate.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Jethro has no
These
idea what
things-
you're on about.
Exactly. No one can hear.
These things move a little bit. This one can move a little closer over there. This one's going to move to here. This one is up here next to Obadiah. And again, they're going to swing fists, so 1 at Tor. That's, 9, I don't think will hit you.
17 armor.
Yeah, and 1 at Obadiah. Yeah, will miss as well. That's fine. Okay, great.
Missed on AC 11?
It rolled a 1.
Oh, okay.
And, yeah. Even if it hadn't been a 1, if it had been a 2, that still would have missed, so that's fine. Okay, that's them. The devil is going to... Chain Devil. Beyond having swung those, yeah, it's going to take the step. You can make the attack of opportunity if you like. It's not stunned.
Yep.
Do it.
Do it, you won't. Miss.
Total of
12.
12 misses, I'm afraid. And he's going to step past these corpses. And he's going to make it as far as Sigmund. And... yeah, that's it. Okay, cool. All right. That means it is Obadiah. No, Titus's turn. Sorry, I can read the fucking initiative tracker. Titus, mirrored in his image, is going to take a deep breath. Now, Jethro, you are busy, but Obadiah, you've had a good look at Titus. You've been looking directly at him for some time. And so you will watch him cradle his rifle and mumble a couple of words. You can't make them out. You are deafened. And then he will disappear from view.
Bastard.
Right.
Now here's what I'm going to do with this. Okay. Let's roll that again, just for fun. Okay, yes. Okay. The person I'm going to invite, the only person I'm going to invite to make a perception check is your summoned Fae, please, Tor. So just add its wisdom modifier.
Which would be 0, which is just
Okay.
13 and altogether.
13. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay. That is Titus's turn. So we go to the dwarves. And these two dwarves are going to move 1, 2 here. I think they are no longer blessed because Sunbeam is concentration, I think. I'm going to make absolutely certain of that. I'm making absolutely certain of that. I think, yeah, that's fine. Okay, so they're no longer blessed. One's going to attack you, Jethro, for what's that, 14? 14 won't hit you.
I'm going to spend a key point and make him hit the guy next to him.
Okay, hit the little devil. Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely.
Tipsy
And
Sway.
14 will hit that thing. 14 will hit
let me
that.
read
Yeah.
it. To cause that attack to hit. It's what it says.
Okay.
If he misses,
Cool,
I
yeah.
cause it to hit something else.
Okay.
So it hits.
Neat. Ooh,
Yeah, it's pretty
okay.
cool.
That hits that pretty hard. So he's coming at you with his kind of pickaxe. Swings at you. You do your tipsy sway, and it catches that imp right in the fucking belly.
Watch what you do with that, mate. You can hurt someone. Someone important.
Yeah. He calls you a fucking greenskin. You know, yeah.
Just gonna grab a bit.
Yeah. Okay, and the other dwarf is going to move up. Again, to swing at the Trixie Fae. 15, does 15 hit?
16.
16, yeah, cool. All right, that's it for that.
Back.
The guys up here are going to throw another barrel.
Uh-oh.
They're gonna light it, and they're gonna throw it directly behind Tor. Sam, I can't remember what we said was the radius.
Oh, bear with. I still have it.
Yeah.
Arse.
It's got to be more than 10 feet. It's probably
I
going to
feel
get
like
me
it
on
was
tour,
20.
I assume.
I think
You are 15 feet up.
Yeah, I think what they're going to do is they're going to drop it to. They're going to just roll it past themselves.
10 feet of 76.
10 feet. So if they can hit, that's a radius that I think will hit Jethro and the Fae and Tor. So I'll have dex saves from everybody there.
Bunch of dwarves as well.
Yeah, this dwarf here.
You see
And
12.
the Lemure.
18.
The Lemure's going to fucking just snuff it.
11. Ooh. So me 11 and the Fae.
I think you can take it.
That makes
19.
Passes.
Yeah. Okay, what do you say, 76, Sam?
76, yeah.
76, and that's half it for
76
Jethro.
damage.
Yeah,
Actually,
that's what I
I
said.
don't think I... Wait, I thought I found that thing.
Okay, it's 23 for Tor.
Can
Um,
I use a reaction absorb element to absorb any fire damage from it?
Absolutely. So you take half of that then. So 11 for everybody.
Oh yes,
Except
when
for
I'm
this
subjected to an effect that allows me to make a dex save to take half damage, I take no damage if I succeed.
Yeah, brilliant. Okay,
So
yeah, you dodge it.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I feel
You've
like
got
I
Dodge an
evasion.
explosion. That's all.
yeah, I feel like I missed that last time on something, but I don't care. Yeah, I just
The
dodge
dragon's breath,
all.
yeah.
I see all the shrapnel flying towards me, and I just sort of zip in between them.
Wood splinters.
yeah.
Yeah. You
I
drunkenly stumble
I
out.
whirl my staff in like a whirlwind, and it just sort of deflects everything while I sip from a bottle of wine.
Absolutely. All right.
I just want to imagine it more like you just stand there and take it with your teeth gritted and it doesn't hurt.
Yeah, it just bounces off because my
It's
brawn.
yeah.
A level 1 absorb element would only be 1d6 off of the damage.
It's resistance to the damage. And so
Which
it's half
halves
the
it.
damage, and then you add 1d6 fire damage to your next. I think it's your next melee attack.
Okay, so just half the damage straight off.
Half the
Nice.
damage straight off
Nice.
its resistance.
Oh,
Yeah,
lovely.
yeah. Absorb
Very
elements
Very
is
juicy,
great.
yeah.
I've kept it on level 1 in my spell list for ages, just
Yeah.
in case, because it's the only reaction I've got.
Yeah, it's nice to have reactions. Yeah.
Yeah, I used it a whole bunch with my ranger every time we got hit by fire or acid or anything like that.
It's the
Yeah,
first
it's
time
a
I've
really
used
good reaction.
my tipsy sway since level 6, so that's nice.
Yeah,
Very true.
brilliant. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this dwarf took a bunch of damage then. The
What a
Fae
bit.
took 11 as it passed. That's those dwarves. There's one barrel left. Are there any other? Okay, and then past you, Jethro, because it is the end of their next turn. These two dwarves, ostensibly dead, begin to shuffle and ripple where they have been hit with the chain. Their beards begin to swarm and writhe, and they stand again. I'm going to keep them as the colour that they are, because that's not dead black.
Hmm.
No, let's colour them a little bit more.
I'm fine with this because I didn't get the chance to kill them the first time. So
Yeah. Make them a little more purple. And they stand, looking at once dead and possessed by something else. Something more malevolent. Okay. And now it is Obadiah's turn.
Obadiah is going to move, probably provoking an attack of opportunity. I'm going to jump down and try to get up behind, between Tor and Jethro.
I think the Lemure is dumb enough that it's not even going to bother to do that.
that's generous.
Because it has an int of 1.
I'm going to go to there and just go, like, say, "You've got to protect me." Like I'm hideously injured. I'm gonna-
You're not deaf anymore, right?
He is still deafened until
I'm
the
still
end of this
deaf.
round.
Oh, sorry, I thought it was first, not last in the initiative. Got you.
I'm going to cast a 5th level banishment, so I can target 2 people within 60 feet.
Yeah.
I'm going to target the demon. I'm going to
Yeah.
target. Oh, I look around.
He's invisible.
Titus isn't there, so I'm going to target I'm going to cast a 5th level banishment and just target the demon.
4th. you mean?
Give me
I do mean 4th,
an Arcana check. I think Arcana is probably the one to call for here.
What the fuck?
17.
17. These two dwarves are looking into their eyes, looking into their movement. There is something quite infernal about them as well. Their posture is much closer to the red imps as well. A banishment would probably work on them pretty well.
I think I'd rather save the spell slot and just go
Yeah,
with
fine,
the 4th, because I can
Can't
keep the
waste the
5th for a
fifth
5th level blight.
Yeah, Absolutely. It's 4th level slot on the Chain Devil. Yeah.
Yeah, so he has a charisma save of 17. If I can keep him banished for a minute,
Yeah.
then
Then
he
it's permanent, yeah.
stays in the other plane of
Or
existence.
it's for a year, I think. Yeah.
Hmm.
So it's not literally permanent, but yeah, cool. Okay. Rolling well. He needs to roll a 12 to make it. He fails.
Oh,
Nicely done.
He does not have any more resistances to make there. And so you
But
poke
if
this
I
up.
drop this within the next 10 turns, he comes back.
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. So
I-
again, let's
I
get
must protect you.
a counter up. So we'll copy this.
Oh, Gav's the end of the initiative, so you might as well just use that one.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's absolutely right. Yeah. Oh, fuck's sake.
Whoa!
Oh,
Oh my
no.
god! The world's ended.
You banished the
Bro.
table.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
For one, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Greeny demon. Okay.
So let's do that. And as we have said, describe what casting banishment looks like as far as what Obadiah does. If you would, just so we can break up the action a little bit for fun.
Banishment is just a. I think the creature is covered, or not covered, a sphere kind of shimmering, or not shimmering light, but distorted light appears around it. So it's all kind of like looking through a very thin sheet of water. And then that sphere just instantly collapses into itself. And there's just like plop, and he's not there anymore.
It's pulled out of existence. What remains for just half a second is that sulphurous stink of the hells. And
Does
yeah, okay.
that affect the undead that were chained?
They remain.
Okay.
Where
You
does
rolled
this
pretty well, yeah.
sunbeam go as well? Like, where is the actual beam in comparison to where we are? Because I know if we stay stood in it, it's going to hurt.
Let me really triple check the sunbeam.
Oh shit! Where was the sunbeam? I
But I
didn't
think,
down the
take that
middle.
into
I
account.
think it
When,
doesn't persist between turns.
Yeah.
I think it casts and then
Oh, it recast each turn.
yeah,
Maybe.
you create a new line as an action. So it flashes up for a turn, and
Okay.
then yeah, he can recast it on his turn as an action.
He's concentrating on that at the minute. Then, isn't
Yeah,
he?
he's concentrating
as a
on that.
bonus action, I'd like. Sorry, just to check this, I have written down in the party stash. I have 2 superior healing potions.
I had 2. So I guess
Yeah, I think you
bought
bought 2
4.
for everyone. Yeah.
We bought 2 for
Whatever.
everyone, so I've got 2.
No,
okay.
I think we didn't buy 2 for everyone. We bought the healing
Yeah, I
potions
think
for
we
everyone.
just bought 2.
Because I have 2.
Yeah, because I've. Okay, cool. So I've got 4. I'm going to strike the 2 superior healing potions from the party stash because Gex has them. I've
Yeah.
got
I've used
4
one.
regulars in my pocket,
Yes.
and I'm going to take 1 as a bonus action,
Okay. Now,
which is 2d4 plus
Yeah.
4.
with casting that, the words come out of your mouth to cast the spell,
Oh fuck! I was still dumb.
and it sounds fine to you. The ringing in your ears is subsiding. The crackle and crunch of the ground. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. So the deafness is gone. The condition's over. I'm not going to force an Arcana check on that. And if I was going to, I made you roll an Arcana check before you did it, so fuck it. But yeah.
And I'm happy to make another one because you're
no,
right. I honestly didn't think of deafness at the time.
very actively asking for you not to make one here. The smoke still lingers in the air. There is a coating of dust across your robes. But what you hear, aside from the gnashing of teeth, the grinding of boots on gravel, is a voice. A familiar kind of showman's voice echoing down the tunnel. It calls, "Behold! Behold! Behold!" And
No.
behind you all now, upon the plinth, a door in the world opens,
That'll do.
and there appears a familiar dwarf whom you had met, Obadiah, just the night before. His
Out
cloak
of
billowing.
character.
Who there?
It's the wanker.
The bloke I
The
spied
chosen.
on while you were talking to him.
Gromnon the Chosen
Nom nom. That's it.
Nom, nom,
has
nom, nom.
entered the fight.
Om nom nom. The chosen.
Sam, I'll get you to roll initiative for Gromnon to determine where he's going to go.
Yes.
I gotta take a leak. Back in a sec.
20.
Right, okay, and we can copy him. So
Right in there with me, hey? Alright,
Bye,
nom, nom.
Titus. You are retired.
Oh, we got to kill him, yeah.
Titus has been promoted to NPC status.
He's
Yep.
running to shoot.
He has indeed.
Like, get the fuck out of here. Right, my plan is,
Shit.
if the demon
Oh,
comes
Jesus
back
Christ,
and it
that.
gets too far near the exit, I'm going to run as close to it as I can, then summon a wall of elk.
Oh God.
Oh, more summons.
Only to stop it from moving. Like, if it, you know,
Mate,
if there's a wall of elk there,
if you
you can't
summon
get out.
elk, we'll be in this battle for like 6 sessions.
I don't plan on it, but you know, if needs must, if we need to win.
And so at the top of initiative, Tor, you have heard the air crackle and fizzle and open, and this dwarf step out.
Oh.
What would you like to do with your turn?
Well, let me see. All right. What was my plan again? Now, yeah, Gav's taking care of that.
Yeah, I was taking care of the
So,
chain devil, yeah.
Yeah, because I was gonna thorn whip him to pull him back towards Gex, but I don't need to worry about that now. So, what I will be doing is, who is the most fucked?
Obi-Dobi, I think.
Yeah, I'm on 24 of 57.
Okay, so
I'm not
we
too
will
bad.
do
1.5, like.
so you're on half. He's gonna get 9 back anyway from me. How bad are you, Gex?
I'm all right. 38, 59. 38 of 59.
Okay, and I'm on 27 of 80, so I'm under half.
80. Holy shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's a big chungus.
I've been
Yeah.
taking a lot of fucking hits. So I think I'm going to use a level 1 cure wounds on myself, which is
Yeah.
1d8 plus 5 and then 9 for everyone.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
excellent. Everyone within
Everyone
a
on the
range, you see?
Every
range of my
friendly.
total, every friendly in front in
Cool,
total. Yeah,
okay.
all right.
So 9, thank you.
1d8 there. So that is 8 plus 9, which is what, 17?
I'll take
Yep.
9. Oh, no, I damaged 9. Heal 9. And then heal 9 again. There you go. 47. Nice.
Okay, and then he goes up 9 as well. So 40. Okay. I'm not going to use my bonus action, I think. Yeah, I've got nothing to use my bonus action with, so I'm not going to use that. I am going to move forward a little bit to there. Okay, and then it's me Faye's turn. So I am going to use with the Faye, I think it's Faye step,
Yeah, and it does that
which
as many times as you
means
want.
do I then avoid any
Yeah, you
thingy
don't.
damage? Okay,
There's no
so,
attack of opportunity if you misty step. Yeah, absolutely.
so he's going to misty step over to there, and then
Yep.
he's going to attack Sigismund with his short sword.
He gets advantage on the attacks. It's a fuming phase, is that right?
Yep,
Absolutely brilliant.
he gets 2 attacks.
Does it get 2 attacks?
Yeah, because it's a level 4.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
I cast at level 4, it gets multi-attack, you round down, and level 4's 2.
Sounds good. So
Which
first attack.
is what is his thingy? Is it his dex I add? Or
It should just tell you on the stat block info.
oh yeah.
Did you grab
Hit.
the spell?
Let me see. 1d6 damage plus.
But the Fey Spirit short sword, it's hit is 1. Yeah, it does not fucking say what the fucking attack bonus is. It's a short sword, so yeah, add the dex bonus.
So that'd be plus 3 to 13. So that'd be 16.
16 does not hit. You catch Sigmund's plate armor. He is not expecting the attack. But
And then the
regardless,
next one. Oh fuck me! That one went fucking 20.
20 total.
Yeah.
Still does not hit. Sigmund turns,
I think he
wheels.
was
Heat metal.
I think he
You
was at
catch it on-
22 or something.
Yeah, I think
He's
that was
wearing
right.
plate.
Yeah. He's wearing I mean, he's a fucking forge cleric. He gets
Oh
all
no!
kinds of
You
bonus.
add your
He's
spell
got
modifier. So
okay. Yes.
So-
Plus 9.
yeah,
Plus your it's your spell modifier. Sorry. Yeah.
yeah. So I can't even think. What was the first one again? Fuck.
So the first one
first
I
one I
think
don't
was
think would hit.
13. So 13
first-
plus 9 or whatever.
22. And then the
13,
next one was 17, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So that'd
So
be plus
26.
9
yeah.
again.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool. All right. In which case, both of them will hit.
So that helps if I actually read the thingy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Well, I'm reading it as well, and I still missed that as well. So yeah.
The melee attack weapon, add your fucking spell modifier. It's
Yeah.
right at the beginning of it, it's like fucking
Yeah.
stupid, James. So that's 1d6 plus 3 plus spell level, which is 4, so that's 7 plus. Okay, so
Plus a d6. Roll 2d6.
2d6 plus 7.
Yeah.
Fucking brain work. 13 on 1.
And that's the first attack.
Yep.
So you
You got to do a con save as well, or concentration.
Sigmund is not expecting this attack. The Fey warps behind him, and it is imbued by your spell. It's not just using its own dex. It finds the spot in the armor, and this thing is angry. It is fuming. It wants revenge against Sigmund for hurting you, for doing what he is doing. You have plucked a spirit of nature, something that lives in the woods, grows in the trees, and what Sigmund has unleashed is deeply antithetic to nature, to the natural order of things, and plunges its sword deep into Sigmund's back in a chink in the armor. And blood
Alright.
splutters from the dwarf's mouth. And he goes down.
Nice, well that's handy.
So I will not make a concentration save.
Lovely. That affects even better. Okay.
Yeah.
And that is my
Yeah.
turn done.
Yeah, I'll invite the Fae to make a perception check once again. Trying to remember the original DC, it was pretty high, but
That is just dead 15 because it's got very low whiz.
yeah, cool. Yeah, yeah, cool. Then it will not notice what it might otherwise. Okay, that is your phase turn. Gromnan, it is your turn. The scene before you is one of chaos, rubble, infernal beasts, and wild rabid dwarves snap at the travellers who have entered Mazenol. You have seen Sigmund slain, but there is no sign of the large devil which you had hoped to intercede, nor the troublesome halfling.
Indeed. Count yourselves blessed, brothers, for I am an emissary of God. I'm going to jump down, moving towards them.
Okay.
And I am going to cast Sanctuary, and I'm going to twin it, and I'm going to cast Sanctuary on Gex and Obadiah.
Okay.
Okay.
So I need to take the spell slot off and then find out where I do sorcery things.
Sorcery points should be, I don't know, yes, somewhere to track on your thing. I've never done that.
Yeah, I've not done it either, so I'll find it in a minute.
Yeah.
I don't know what Sanctuary does.
Sanctuary, anything that attacks you has to make a wisdom save before it can do that.
Nice.
This is what Sigmund cast on Titus last session,
Yeah.
if you remember.
Yep.
Remember it being
I
harder
have
to...
good wisdom.
No, it doesn't affect you, it affects anything attacking you.
No, when I was
And
trying to attack him.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, that's right, yeah.
Yes.
Any number of sorcery points equal to the spell level. It's spell level 1, so 1 sorcery point to do that.
Yeah.
That was easy.
Absolutely. Yeah. Okay. Anything else for Gromlin's turn?
I still cast a cantrip.
Sanctuary's a bonus action?
Yes.
Then you can cast a cantrip.
I am going to Sacred Flame one of the devil-looking things.
One of the devil-looking dwarves or one of the imps?
One of the imps. They seem more devilly.
Yeah, absolutely. They are considerably more infernal-looking.
This one's been hurt, so might be worth hitting this one.
Yeah, I'm just going to go for the nearest one because I'm walking into this fight. So it's 2d8.
Dex save?
Changing the dice.
It's a dex save, so...
Oof.
You're looking pretty good.
That's a pretty fucking big one.
Alright, let me make the... There's a chance that it could pass. No, it doesn't.
17 as well.
Which one are you hitting?
Closest.
This one here?
Yep.
That, like,
What was the total damage?
Was it 15? It's in the
Yeah.
chat. 15.
Yeah, describe what that looks like.
Just a beam of light, like a god ray from the sky, drops down on this imp, and I'm assuming it burns up and dies into dust.
Yes, absolutely. That is what happens. We'll take it off the table, and it shrivels. Bright, radiant light wraps around it. It has a horrible time. Okay.
Yeah, that's my turn.
That is Gromlin's turn. Next on the card, Sigmund is dead.
And I apologise ahead of time. I've not played a sorcerer, so I might be a little bit slow to start with.
Jethro Chadwick, it is your turn. You are beset by
You're never going to be as slow as me, so don't
a
worry.
regular looking dwarf, an imp, and a rather
Funny
more
looking dwarf.
devilish looking dwarf.
I'll attack the imp first because I've already. Well, okay.
Nice.
So again.
3 tonight already.
Yep. Oh shit! Fuck. I keep ignore that. I keep clicking on the strip, and then the dice appear in front of the strip and get in the way.
Yeah.
So, 22. I feel like that's overkill.
Yeah, I mean, if I tell you this thing had 1 hit point.
Yep. That feels like a waste of a nat 20, but I already decided to attack that one.
Very satisfying to be able to do that, yeah. But your staff comes down and collides heavily with its skull. Its belly is already ruptured by the pickaxe of the dwarf, whom you deftly dodged some moments before.
And then I'll attack the pink guy in front of me. Yeah, it's 21.
21 will hit.
Just the one dice. 9 points to him.
Okay, cool.
And then I'll do a flurry of blows.
Lol, flurry.
Flurry of blows, yeah. Hit him again for 16.
Not quite.
Bastard. Next one. Oh my god. It's just natural 20 hit.
Hit do.
Okay, well,
You're in for a bad time, Gex. I don't know when it's coming, but you're in for a bad time.
Yeah, you are.
18 damage.
Okay, and with what you had before, your fist comes. You hit him at the chink in his plate around his belly. He bends forward, this dwarf, and your hand comes down the back of it, finding the vertebrae of his neck.
I'm going to pull his spine out.
Fine. Mortal Kombat style.
Fatality.
I think that was my 2 flurry blows. So yeah, I guess I will just step forward.
Move up. Yeah, absolutely. To these
That'll be
Beautiful
me.
bearded dragons. That is
They are
Jeffrey
beautiful.
Chadwick's turn. It is. There are no imps left on the table either, so we will pass on by from them. Someone is gone. The chain devil is no longer on the table, but it is not disposed of. Sam, these here Lemures are gonna move up on Gromnan. They're not
Mhm.
particularly bright, but they are desperate to eat upon living flesh.
Aren't we all?
Being made of animate. Yeah.
I was about to say
absolutely.
that.
What do they get on their attack again? They get +3. That's cool. They're going to swing rocky animated fists at you. 3 different attacks. And that's 3 misses.
Yes, it is indeed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wunderbar.
So that's their turn. We now have Titus's turn. I'm not going to tell any of you what Titus is doing because you cannot see.
Titus in here. He's gone. We don't know anything about him.
No, exactly. So we move on to the dwarves' turn. The 2 dwarves at the powder kegs look pretty scared,
He fucking should.
but they're going to use their one last barrel.
Shit.
And I'm going to invite the 3 of you again to make one last dex save.
11.
Not 20. What the fuck?
Gex, you said you were having
Did
a
you
good
just
day.
roll 2 nat 20s on an advantage
I've
roll?
rolled like 5. No, that was just 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've rolled like 5 tonight.
And for Obadiah?
Oh, we've only been here like fucking 45 minutes.
It's just under an hour. What the
Man,
fuck?
you gotta get out and buy a lotto ticket. Now.
I'm
Leave the
going
game
to.
and buy a lotto ticket.
I'm going to.
And for Obadiah, please, dex save.
You need one from Grom.
No, Gromlin's out of range of the explosion.
19. I'll have to
19.
do.
Okay, so...
Sorry,
Joy,
that's not. Yeah, plus a bit.
yeah, fine. It's still over the threshold there. So Jethro, you have passed. You will avoid all damage. Obadiah, you will take half damage. This
I will
dwarf...
cast Absorb Elements again.
You're going to cast Absorb Elements, you will take half damage. So we're going to roll 7d6 of damage, and I will take concentration checks from those who are concentrating in a moment. Once we know what the threshold is.
Oh fuck.
So 21 halved then to 10 points. So a concentration check with a DC of 10, please, from both of you. And 10 points of fire damage.
Why is a concentration check? Is it a wisdom save?
Con save.
Con save.
15.
You pass.
This easy way to remember it.
Oh my god, I roll a 1. Demon come
No,
on.
you didn't.
Stiff
Damn,
damage.
Sif
sir.
roll?
Damser. Third use, the final use. Come on, baby.
I have a +2. I have a +2. Yeah.
Makes it beautiful. Yeah.
Nice
good
one,
job.
Gex.
Yeah.
10
Okay.
points of damage.
No, I don't have.
Level-
No, I don't have to remember that I can use that because I've used it.
10 points of damage still comes on. Yeah, absolutely.
He shrugs it off because he's a human Chad.
Obadiah, you feel the struggle of the devil that you have expelled from the world. It is locked away somewhere horrid. It is not uncomfortable. It is in its way home, but it so desperately wants to be gripping your skull. And
This makes me
plunge.
smile in a creepy way.
Yeah, absolutely.
I have power over another entity. This won't go down the wrong path.
The spell feels as though it is going to shake, and then something happens. You retain it. It is your turn. What would you like to do?
I would like to Misty Step. It's only 30 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. That's Tor? What's
That's
this?
That's the-
that's a
Hey.
fairy. That's a fairy that Tor has conjured.
Misty step to there as a bonus action, and then I'm going to run.
Okay. As you run, give me a perception check.
It's getting shot in the back.
And that would fucking suck.
7.
Okay. Yeah, you don't notice anything. That's fine.
Cool, that must mean no one's there.
There is some echoing noise above you. You can't make out what's going on, but coming down the clamour of the mining tunnels, there is more noise. You notice now as you are moving away from this fray, this melee, this battle, this encounter. And we're at the top of the round, so we can drop that down by 1. And we swing back around to the top. Torok, it's your turn.
Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. There. He is going to face step over there. And then he is going to move 1, 2, 3 over there. Actually, just so he's next to both of these pricks. Fucking throwing barrels at me, now you're gonna die. And he's gonna attack this dude here. Oh, it's not my turn. It's my turn, isn't it? First, fuck.
I don't
Good.
care. Go
Yeah,
with it.
doesn't
Go
matter.
for
they're
it.
Doesn't
on
make
the
a
same
difference.
initiative. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
Well,
Okay,
I
that's
suppose if it gives
first
immediately
attack
after.
with advantage misses, I'm afraid.
Yeah, even though it's 11, that's fucking crap. And then his second attack
With
is
advantage, that will hit.
yeah, it's a 20 fucking something.
Which one are you going for? The deep purple?
Yeah.
Okay, the deep purple is a dwarf whom you haven't met. The brighter purple is
Which one was throwing the barrels?
both of them to between them. It was taking one of them to light and one of them
It
to
makes
throw.
no difference who's getting attacked.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
And that is 9 plus 7, 15 damage. No, 16 damage.
16's pretty good. Guy's hurt. Okay. It's not concentrating
Okay.
on anything, so.
And
good
then
dwarf.
I'm going to move up to here and use. Let's see, what's this like? Yeah. The little shit's probably over here somewhere, isn't he? No. It's very tempting to just cast a fucking erupt earth over that area.
I'd be asking serious questions if you were going to do that, Vic. I understand from you as a player what you
Yeah.
can work out, but Tor as a character might not be
No,
might
just
not
trying
have
to
any
think
clues as
what
to
I
how
might
to do that. Yeah.
I think my only real choice is to cast another heal spell. Actually, bonus action, move this one to. Yeah, about here. No. There, so it affects the face still. Okay, and. Action, I used magic stone last game, so I've got magic stones to throw. I'm going to throw a stone at
Yeah.
this dude back here that my face
Okay.
fucking smacked.
Do it.
Which is 15.
15 will not hit. It'll bounce off his armor, I'm afraid.
Oh dear.
Not a bad
no.
shot, but it's just a plink, and it falls to the ground. Okay, that's Tor's turn. Gromnan. You are beset by warped stones with faces and arms, and they reach
Good
out
for them.
in agony themselves. They are tortured. They are having a bad time.
Fuck them.
Good fuck 'em. I'm gonna, I guess, take the. I can't stand there, can I? Like at the low level. That's a wall, right?
I mean, you could press
Those are
yourself
stairs.
against the wall.
Yeah. Can I press myself in this square to make a line? That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay, yeah, kind of press yourself against the wall, and yeah.
I want a line of them in front of me. There's tax opportunity there if they're going to do them.
They don't. They're not very smart.
Okay. Right. So I'm going to cast a lightning bolt.
Hell
Third
yeah.
level through all of them in a straight line.
All 4 of them. I'm going to make 1 save for everybody, but I will apply the modifier. The dwarf has a different modifier than the Lemures. What's the DC?
17.
17.
Oh, wait, hang on, that's the wrong thing. Yeah, it's 17. Mine's 17. There we go.
If it's 17 for the DC,
Yep.
the Lemures, I need to roll a 20 for the Lemures to make it.
Cool.
Something tells me that they're going to go down even on half damage.
Excellent.
Okay, brilliant. Yeah, okay.
And loop. 34.
We'll pick them off the board. And I think, yeah, this guy wrapped in plate armor feels the shock just as severely.
Yep.
Abominations from the outer world. You are banished.
What's the range of the line there?
100 feet.
100 feet. Okay. Because I'm wondering about Obadiah.
He's
not in the same
one
line.
square off. He's one
not-
square off.
He's 1 square off. Okay, and I'm wondering about something else as well. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a lock roll. I'm going to get you to roll me a DC, a D20, and if you roll 15 or over, I'm going to make an additional dex save. That was nearly very amazing. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, no problem. I'm not going to make any additional checks or saves. Yeah.
I haven't just lightning bolt Titus.
That's what I was. That's what I was checking to see there.
You were the one that kills him.
Yeah. I take it you guys realised that Grobnob was going to be my next character.
I did not at all.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. That went well then.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I had to lay the groundwork of making you guys hate and distrust him again beforehand.
Well, I mean, the guy
What was it?
talks a lot of fucking sense, you know. He's like,
It was session 3 or 4 when I went, I don't want to play Titus anymore. And then I found the dagger in the same session.
and you're like,
So then me and Jed had the me and Jed had the way to write him out then. So,
Yeah, we've been talking about it for some time. Yeah, I think you decided you didn't want to do a fighter, and I was like, well, okay, well, I could just make it more interesting. I didn't set out to make Titus more interesting, but I'm glad to know that I've complicated things, made him bearable.
you gave me an offer, and I just went, you know what? Yeah, I want to do that. Sounds like fun.
Yeah, Throw, it
An
is.
offer I couldn't refuse.
It is your
That's
turn.
exactly it.
Well, I got some spooky-looking dwarfs in front of me, so they're about to get clobbered.
Their beards writhe as like snakes.
15?
15. Hang on a minute. I've got to fucking switch windows again. Does 15 hits? Yeah.
Okay, the one straight in front of me here is taking a wallet from the big stick. That'll be an 8.
8 points. Okay, with the stick.
Yep, and then you can have another one, just for good measure. 18. That's a hit because it hit before. 9.
An extra 9. Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, I am gonna flurry of blows, and I'll give him an unarmed strike as well. Another 18.
18 hits. Yep. Cool.
That's another 6.
Okay.
And then I'll just throw his buddy one as well. I'll hit the other guy with this last attack. That's a lot more.
No,
That'll hit.
Yeah.
it's only okay for
And
an
ano-
average Jethro attack.
Another 6, and that'll be me.
Another-
And I am going to PP.
Okay. Just going to label these guys just so I know exactly which one is which. That's number 1. This is number 2. So I can track their health separately. The rest of these guys, I've got a good enough kind of gauge on it. Jethro's turn. There's one Lemure left, and it's gonna fucking crawl around and make, just have an attack at Gromlin just for fun. I don't think it'll make it. Fuck you. That'll hit. Okay.
I'm gonna use my reaction to make my AC really fucking high.
What's the total then? What does it go up to?
Shield. So was that 20?
So 22 is what I've just rolled.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, they get
Oh, okay. Yeah, then I won't do that.
Yeah, it's worth knowing. There are no more
I will
imps.
take the hit.
Yeah, take the hit. I mean, it's going to be like it's a fucking D4. It's just there to slow things up. It's not just there. 2 points of damage to Gromlin the Chosen.
Oh my god. I'll do you.
Do something to try and slow that dragon down.
Right, sorry, back.
Okay, that's the Lemieure's turn. Titus has a turn.
Oh boy, this could be bad.
You know what? It could be. Give me a sec.
Shit, I take that back. I don't mean to give him any ideas.
Obadiah,
Oh boy.
in the dark. You hear a click, the slip of leather.
Oops.
I am learning a whole new fucking character sheet.
Yes.
Shoot thing, go boom.
It is not that.
Okay.
Okay, that's not quite a crit, but a blade meets your ribs, Obadiah. Okay, so
Eek.
Yeah. This
There's not much
is a
ribs
nasty
left.
blade.
13 points there.
All right. Con check.
This
Are we
is-
doing them afterwards?
Yeah, make a concentration save. DC's 10, please.
Bollocks. Fail.
Okay.
Oh boy. Oh,
Anyone
boy.
got inspiration?
Yeah.
I'm looking at you,
Yeah,
Tor.
use it.
Yeah,
Use
use
it.
the inspiration.
you.
Absolutely do.
Put that over there. Oh, threw it off the table.
Pass.
Oh.
Passes, yeah, cool.
Okay.
All right.
I'm
Glad
only
to have
plus
it.
3 on con saves.
Titus has made an attack. So he's back in the field. Let's position him here next to you. The mirror images are around him.
They last 6 turns. I looked it up. No, 10.
Yeah.
1
Are
minute.
they concentration?
No.
No. Yeah, they're a full minute and they're quite awkward.
You just have to hit.
Yeah,
The-
so they're probably, I think, 7 turns left.
Yeah.
If that other timer
No,
is correct.
no, because I cast it the turn before the one we started on. So they've been going for 2 turns.
So they've 8 turns left. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
yeah, it
9
doesn't really matter.
19 hits you.
It does indeed. This is going to drop me, guys.
Yeah, I know.
You'll be fine.
7 plus 5, 12.
Yeah, I've only got 10.
The dagger wielded by the man you thought had your back
he
The
did.
man who shot at children in your hometown with a crossbow.
Lol.
I did, yeah. I forgot about that.
The man who fired upon a young woman whom you had sworn to protect. Over
Well, I
the
asked him to, but yeah.
And the man who cut her throat sometime after. Take that same dagger, that same horrid, what you now know to be meteorite steel on the blade, but you see the handle come up, wrapped in black hair. It comes across your chest, and Obadiah Black is down, which means this guy is back up. I think that's where he was.
Yeah, close enough.
Somewhere like that, yeah.
Yeah. And the rest of you smell that sulfur stink and a burst of green flame once again, with the mist of the banishment spell dissipating in the spot.
Bugger.
And Titus has a little more movement. You can go that far. It is the dwarves and the devil's turn. The bearded devils. This one is going to step just to here. He's not out of your way. This one is going to step to here.
Lack of opportunity.
Yeah, go for it.
Just not going to take it 'cause
It's an unarmed attack, but roll it anyway. Yeah.
what would it be? Fucking.
Add your strength modifier.
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, fine. No, that will, I'm afraid,
It would
miss.
be not a hit, yeah.
Yeah. These guys are both going to make attacks. They have taken their weapons in two hands. And they swing hard. So the first one, the one that you have hit rather more, swings first. That'll hit. That's a 24. And so that hits Jethro for 5 points.
Oh my god. It's fine.
And then the beard warps and the hairs bind and ripple together. And it raises like a snake and lunges at you. That's not going to hit. That's an 11.
Nope.
Okay. Second one, however, will do the same thing. Again, the beard on this devil morphs and warps and comes at you again. 11's not going to hit. And then he swings his pick in both hands. 18?
No.
18 does not. Okay, cool. Misses on both attacks. The dwarves back here in the corner. The one who's more badly hurt is going to attempt to hit the fuming Fae. And is going to miss. And this guy's going to take a disengage action. He's going to break and run back.
That's right, because I want to take him alive to hold trial for his actions.
I'm trying to think whether Tor met this guy. I don't think he did to any extent.
No.
So that's fine. Okay.
But we at least need someone to take responsibility for this mess.
Gav, make a death save, please.
I didn't really roll.
You kind of dropped it. Great.
A success.
On towards life. Okay. And so we are to the top of the round. Torok, it is your turn, my lad.
Okay, I'm going to let the Fae go first. He's going to use Fae Step to jump over to there. Then he's going to attack this dude, number 2. And his mood is fuming again. And that is 24.
Yeah, little hit.
And that is 5 plus 7. 13, no, 12. Sorry.
Yep,
So it's
great.
12
Okay.
damage. And that is 26.
Definitely hit.
And that is 16 damage as well on top. That's right.
Back in a second.
Right, and for Tor?
Okay, and core is right. Hmm. A move 1, 2. That's 10 so far in it. I've got movement of 30, I think it is. Yeah, 10, 20, 30 there, and 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Dead on. Okay. And then I am going to do a level. Ooh, I haven't used my bonus. Fuck. Fuckity fuck. Actually, that's. Uh, Yeah, me, you, Gromnon would get it as well. Faye would get fine. That's fine. Okay, Gav's getting a level 4 healing word.
Ooh, beautiful.
So that's 4d4 plus 5. It's not a lot, but it's.
Roll the dice. Yep.
Respectable. Hey, better than fucking 0.
That's 9 plus 5, so 14.
And Obadiah, you awaken.
And we get 9 health each as well, Gex. Plus
Aye, aye.
Gromnon and the thingy.
The Fae. Yeah.
So the Fae goes back up to 48.
Sam, I don't think Gromlin's taken any damage yet, has he? Oh, no, he took a little
Yeah,
bit.
yes.
He got
He
punched
has
in the head
indeed.
by the Lemire.
Where those got shitload of health.
Battle tank.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. I
Gromlin's
think
turn.
he's got more than Tor. Right, Gronon's turn. So.
You have seen
15.
the halfling reappear. You have seen the infernal chained creature re-enter the field. You understand, I think, what Obadiah had been trying to do.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just reading the spell.
Absolutely.
I'm going to use Rylthim Psychic Lance on the devil.
Neat. Okay.
What the fuck?
Rowlathim's second. No, I think that spell has a decent bit of description, but would you like to describe what it looks like for the gang while I remind myself whether
Yes,
this
so
thing has any kind of ink save? Yeah.
you unleash a shimmering lance of psychic power from your forehead at a creature that you can see within range. So basically, I'm just holding my temple like in the South Park episode where they all pretend they're psychic.
Oh, no.
No. And looking at this thing.
The other option for me is you're a navigator for the Emperor, shooting out your third eye.
It's
Oh.
17 again, Jed.
Yeah, absolutely. On the
shit.
intelligence save.
Sorry, ignore that. I missed buttons.
It's fine. Let me roll the save first. That's a fail.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not quite as good. 22 psychic
22
damage.
points of psychic damage. Yep, cool. Okay. That hurts it. That definitely hurts it.
Yeah, and as I'm doing that, I will be, going, "Be gone, evil fiend."
I banish thee.
Yeah, everything I banish, even though I don't have to spell banish. So
Yeah.
that's another thing you're gonna have to get used to.
I banish thee to the depths of hell, heretic.
Right. That's Gromlin's turn. Yeah. Anything else?
Actually, I'm getting for
Um,
playing a religious zealot.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Right. Jethro Chadwick, you are beset by bearded devils inhabiting dwarf bodies.
Yeah, I'll fuck him up. Don't worry. 13 on this guy. So that's a lot. 22.
22 hits. Yeah. Great. On number 1.
On the number 1. Yeah. So
Okay.
7.
Okay.
Give him a second attack. Oh, 15.
15 misses.
Shit. Right, I'm
Yeah.
going to flurry of batties.
Flurry of butts. Yeah.
Oh, him again. Attempted.
Oh.
17.
17 hits.
Okay. So he'll take 6 points. And I'm going to use my free disengage. And I'm going to go over to the fucking Chain Devil and hit him with my last attack.
Okay. 6 points of fist damage, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool. Okay.
Chain Devil is a 21.
20. Wait a fucking minute.
Yes?
Sorry, Gex. I'm just checking.
I believe that is a hit.
21 hits, definitely. Yeah. Sorry,
Okay.
I was checking against the other guy because I was, yeah.
Yeah, cool. So 8
Thinking
damage.
whether you've killed everything else, but no, you haven't. Yeah.
That's fine.
8 damage.
8
Yeah.
damage to Chain Devil, and I will spend another key point to attempt a stunning strike again.
Okay. Brilliant. Right. Fine. Let me just chart
'Cause
on
I'm
the
stupid.
damage. Roll the con save. That is a 17.
Ah, cuntass.
Yeah, afraid so.
Just 1 over.
Yeah,
Well, Meatsuit would also be, so 2 over.
yeah, absolutely. But that's fine. That's fine. That's great. Okay, anything else for Jethro's turn?
Nope.
I think that's all of it, isn't it?
Yep,
Brilliant.
Pretty simple
Okay.
turns.
The Chain Devil here ahead of you looks dazed, looks stunned, blinks lightly. It is as though the shock of being back in the world maybe is too much for it.
Or didums.
I think it's until the end of your next turn, Sam? Or
What
is it
is?
until the end of its next turn? It is incapacitated by the Rowlatham Sun.
Oh, is it? I didn't read all the way on.
Oh, yeah. Oh, read that spell. Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah, next turn. Yeah,
I thought that's so. It's its next turn or your next turn.
the start of your next turn.
Okay,
So
cool.
mine.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, so
Oh, right.
it
That's
has
what I was
it
trying
has-
to achieve.
it has a dizzy and
Yeah,
bad.
I've already done it. Sorry, I'm
That's fine.
very new to lots of these spells. I've just gone for them because they're like mind attacks and lightning and stuff.
Rowlatham's is great. An int save is relatively rare.
Yeah, it is. It is really rare.
I should have given you advantage on that attack roll, Gex, but you hit anyway. So roll it again just to see if you crit.
Alright. There's a fairly good chance. No.
Not quite. Okay. Yeah, I know.
What's going on with you?
I don't know, bro.
That is fine. That is Jethro's turn. That is the devil's turn. He is dazed. The Lemire will creep. This way. It is Titus's turn. Titus sees that Obadiah is standing again. He's moved away from you.
Hang on, sorry, I'm standing.
You're
Yeah.
not
Yeah, you
standing.
got
You're
healed.
laying down. You've been.
You're healed.
You're not
Sorry,
standing. You're
I
prone.
missed that. How much did I get healed by?
Bunch?
It was
9 or something.
9 plus
Yeah.
D plus 5, so 14.
Yeah, that's right.
Sorry, okay, thank you.
As you ran out of range of me thingy, you got less. You would have got loads more, but ran away like a little coward. Could have kept you alive if you'd stayed near us.
Titus, however, has seen this. He has seen, perhaps heard Obadiah's heart stabilize, the healing magic knit you back together again. He's not going to return with the dagger. He wants to continue moving away from you. But his sleeve flickers and clicks. And from it, that little clockwork device that you have seen him wield before so many times. You know what's coming. You are prone. This is a ranged attack, but I think Titus has the feat. Yeah, okay, cool. All right.
Gunner, so you get no disadvantage for close range.
Yeah, it's because he's prone, actually. This is at disadvantage because you're prone.
Yeah, but it is also like plus fucking bazillion.
Yes, I know that. Yeah, absolutely.
He's a pretty good shot, Titus.
Titus wants to hurt you. So I'm going to... I will roll the attack. But I think I'm going to spend the grip point as well. So the roll will hit, I'm afraid. It's an 11 AC, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So that's fine. The palm pistol is, yeah. Let's scratch off the grip point. 8 points of damage.
Still up.
He's going to take a few more steps. He is cool guying this. Walking backwards. Shrouded by mirrors of himself. And he's going to make a second attack, just for fun. At disadvantage, that comes to 13 hits.
Hits.
But I'm just going to use the 1d8 this time. So that's 6 points of damage.
Down to 0, exactly.
Exactly.
Okay.
God damn it.
And we'll move Titus a little further to the junction.
Somebody stop that motherfucker.
Checking one more thing. Here's what I can't fucking find a track of, Sam. Is actually... Yeah, okay, fine. So that's one's... Yeah, okay, I have got it. I couldn't remember how many spell slots he had, but it's... Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
So that'll be out of them.
So we can drop
Probably.
Titus's mirror image thing down to 8.
Yeah, absolutely do that. Because that is another turn. That is Titus's turn. There are a couple of dwarves left, but the devils are also going to go on this turn. So this guy... This guy's going to cower. He's badly hurt. This guy's going to attempt to hide.
I imagine he'd be freaking out a bit having a fucking spirit teleport to him, smack him, then teleport away.
Yeah, okay. This guy here is attempting to hide behind a fucking torch that is not doing very well. Now, the bearded devils, however, are a little bit smarter. No, they're not. They're not very fucking smart at all. Sorry. Right, okay. In which case, yeah, one will attack the Fae. In fact, they're both going to attack the Fae. So, attack with their... It's effectively a glaive. Will hit. No. So... 8, 9, 10, 11 points from the first glaive. Second glaive attack, 13. Not loads. We'll miss.
Hmm?
And then with the beard, Beard gets an 18. Does that hit?
I think it might.
Okay.
12 plus spell level. Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Can I get it to make a con save? The Fae, please. It will take 5 points of piercing damage from the beard bite.
14.
Pass the con
Bitten
save.
by a beard.
And then second beard attack.
How many points damage was that? Sorry.
What did I just say? 5 points of beard damage. And then the second attack,
Is that a
the
damage
final
type?
attack misses. It is piercing damage from a beard bite.
Okay.
Beard damage is not the damage
Yeah.
type,
Oof, terrifying.
I'm afraid. Obadiah's turn.
How
Obadiah.
much damage on the second bite? Sorry.
The second bite was 5 points total. Gav, you are 1 towards death. You bleed.
And I do it successfully.
Yeah, absolutely. You succeed at bleeding, I'm afraid.
You're natural.
Your robes will never get that smell out. That irony crust.
They were pretty bad anyway.
And we are at the top of the round. Tor, it is your turn.
Fucking choices. Right. I'm going to move 1, 2, to there. I'm going to teleport this fucker over here with my bonus action. Actually. Range I think is 30 feet on the totem, is it?
How far
Like
can you? How far can you move
60.
it? You can move it 60 feet. Okay, so yeah,
Yeah.
that'll be fine.
That's a. No, he's just out of 30, but that's fine.
That's 12 squares you can move it now. That's not 12. It was less, I think.
Yeah, but it's the range of the
You want to
effect
keep
is
people
30
in
feet.
it, yeah. Well,
Let's get as many people
it'll
as
hit
can.
me and Gav.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
Plus yourself,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh,
Gromlin's got
yeah.
hit
for
points
this play.
days.
And I am going to cast a level. Whoa,
You
yes.
must be running slow on slots, my friend, eh?
I am starting to run low.
Yeah.
I am. I've got like 5, 6 spells left. It's going to be an erupting earth where Titus is. That's a 20-foot radius.
Okay.
It's a
Does
dex
he get a
save.
save? Yeah.
Yeah, dex save.
Okay.
DC 17.
Titus's dex save. So I'm flicking back and forth with that. Okay.
He's also got a thing, Jed, I think, isn't he? For saves that hasn't been used.
D8, D9.
Remind me.
D6. I'll
Got an
send it
extra-
to you rather than telling you.
How big would the 20-foot radius be in there then? Because it also makes it difficult terrain.
4 squares.
Absolutely.
So it'd be like from there.
Oh, hang on. 20-foot radius.
Yeah.
That's 8 squares.
20-foot cube.
Good. Coming in Discord to you.
Yeah, I'm watching.
So I'd cast it straight on my own because it's 120 feet range.
Oh yeah, okay, sure, yeah.
Reminder.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, well what we will do is we will roll the dex save. Yeah,
The
that's
reason
not
I remembered that is because I literally just got it on him.
yeah, it's not a bonus to the roll, but it's yeah.
Yes.
Okay, Titus's dex save though is DC was 14, you said?
17.
17, yeah, I can read. Yeah, I can remember that. Which he makes.
Takes half. So he takes half of 38.
Half of
Nice
38.
roll.
Gotcha.
On
Okay.
4d12.
And then a 20-foot cube of difficult terrain.
Okay. Please draw that on in a color other than white.
Brown.
What was that, 38 total?
Yeah. and also thingy cube. Like, how big would it be then? Is it bigger
Four
than
by
that?
4. Yeah, it's bigger than that. It's 4 by
Okay,
4.
so it would be that.
No,
Oh, no,
that's
that.
5 by 5.
That there.
Yeah.
Okay. Which one? Please erase one.
Hmm?
The
I did
larger square, yeah.
Yeah, it's not even there for me, the larger one.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
I got it.
I've got 2 on my screen.
Yeah, I've only got the one, sorry.
Yeah, great. No problem. Thank you, Gav.
I don't want to be clicking too many buttons because I'll probably just end up erasing the entire thing.
Absolutely. Don't think that affects the mirror images. No.
And I don't think there's anything else I can do. No.
You've moved bonus action. Tor
Yeah, I
has
think
had
I've
his
still got
turn.
a bit of movement, so I'm going to move just that way a little bit. So I'm out of line of sight. Yeah.
And now it is your fuming phase turn.
Okay, and that one is going to teleport over here.
Okay.
And then go for the...
No, he is incapacitated. Oh, yeah, because you've already got advantage, so that's fine. I was going to say
Yeah.
you'd have advantage, but you've already got it, so...
do I get a third dice?
No, you do not.
And that is pretty
Super
shit.
advantage.
It's 8,
For a total of
17.
17 hits.
Okay, and that is 2d6 plus 7 in it.
Mm-hmm.
So that is 15.
Okay.
And then second attack is
Doesn't matter.
loads.
It's
Double hit.
And that is another 15.
Okay, yeah, okay. The Fae steps in behind this dizzied, distracted devil, and just as it did with Sigmund, looks for the weak spot, the gaps in the armor, the soft points. Would you like to describe its actions?
As it teleports in, it just sees its opportunity and just goes straight in for the kidney with a couple of quick thrusts. With the glee of taking the life of something that is unnatural in its eyes.
And even though this is a fuming Fae, it cannot keep a smile and a laugh from its face. It tears open the flesh of the chain devil.
Yeah, it's more like a Harlequin from 40k.
Yeah, it's Dalkill
Takes
now.
pleasure in killing.
And it is
Baz
dashed
Luhrmann.
more with colour now. The blood spurts over it, and the devil drops to its knees first, and then crumples, bursting as it comes to the ground into fire and ash. Its body will persist.
Okay,
It is
and
decaying fast.
you can move 40 still. So 1, 2, 3. Da, 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 da.
It only counts as 1.
Okay.
Still only counts as 1.
Gromlin the Chosen, it is your turn.
What's left on the board?
You've got a couple of bearded devils here. You've got one Lemure and a couple of dwarves who are attempting to hide but utterly failing.
Yeah, that
And
sounds
of course the
like
party,
it.
but you know.
Okay, so like the absolute badass that Grobnon is, I'm going to slowly walk forward, putting hands to side as I walk towards these two absolute devil beings. How damaged are they, legit?
They're both.
Number 2's got
I
like
beat
30
the
damage
shit
done
out
to
of
it.
one, and I
Yeah.
shot the other one a little bit.
If I were to say, no, they've been hit a little bit, but they could
Okay.
probably take about that amount again.
Okay, right. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to twin a 5th level inflict wounds onto both of these.
Oof.
Oh, hell yeah,
Okay.
brother!
Make me some attack rolls.
Yes, it is, isn't it? So,
So this is for number 1 first.
15.
15 hits. And then for number 2.
Nice. Yeah, that'll hit. So it was more.
Cool. Yeah,
19.
absolutely. Yeah, that'll hit as well. Okay, roll me some necrotic damage.
5d8, is it?
5, 6, 7.
Because he's upcast it.
70 10s.
Oof. That wouldn't kill either of them outright, but they were both on half health. So yeah, your hands spread, finding which part of your
I'm just going to walk up behind them, assuming they're looking towards Jethro, and just grab them by the shoulders.
Yeah.
Like one in my left hand, one in the right, and then just let them die.
And you feel the life leave them. Their internal organs turn to goo.
You're not going to do a supernatural style forehead grab with the angel then? No.
No.
No, this one
Come on.
This one not cringe.
Return to hence where you were from. Say, with him breaking character.
Yeah. And again, they crumble. The forms do not become more dwarven, but if anything, more infernal as they fall. Their skin warps, purples, greys. Their teeth, you see now, have grown jagged and sharp. They're dwarven in stature now, but little else. The writhing serpents that make their beards. All dead.
I
Okay.
could do with a fucking fairy fire now, really. If we had someone else that could cast that, we could have Titus down pretty fucking quickly.
Jethro Chadwick, it is your turn. The devil in front of you is dead.
And these two idiots are dead. So I'm gonna. Where is my fucking? Hold on, let me think. I was just playing bass and I wasn't thinking about what I was gonna do next.
You have
20,
heard the
30,
ground erupt ahead of
Sorry.
you from about the
Last of my
sound where-
movement as well.
50,
Yeah.
AFK a second.
Okay.
5,
Which is last of my movement. Sorry, I forgot to do it.
Yeah, of course.
20, 30,
Carry on.
40, 50, 55, 60, 70, 80, 90. Oh boy. Okay. Well, I can move 90 feet. Step of the Wind. I'm going to spend my last key point to use Step of the Wind, and I can move 90 feet to this square. Is that rough terrain or something?
There is
Yeah.
difficult terrain, so any extra movement inside there would be double, but you can make it.
I am in exactly where I want to be.
You don't want to be no place else.
It makes it also hard for Titus to get away.
Okay, so that's 20. Regular 20.
20 hits.
Where's my fucking...
Hang on.
Oh, does
I need
it?
to read the spell. Yeah.
I think you're out of spell slots for Titus.
No, mirror image.
Oh yeah, mirror image. Yeah. of
Yeah,
course,
no, yeah. So I'm working on it. So I'm gonna do whatever. It's a hit, right? So that's 11.
No. Roll a d20. What did you roll on your d20?
20. I rolled 11. Naturally.
Okay. If there's 3 group bullets, you must roll a 6. Oh, sorry. So, Jed, you need to roll a d20.
I need to roll an extra d20. Yeah,
Each
that's
time
fine.
a creature targets you, roll a d20 to
Yeah.
determine whether it instead targets one of your duplicates.
So we'll keep
Yeah,
your
you do that before
total
the
20.
attack. Yeah.
We'll keep your total 20, assuming the hit.
Yeah.
But I will roll the
So 6
20
or
each
higher.
time. Yeah. Each time a creature targets you, roll a DC.
So 6 or higher, and this hits a duplicate. And then on the second duplicate, it's 8 or higher.
Yeah.
Well, that one. Go on.
Okay.
8. So that hits the duplicate. So my second attack, I'll kill that. That's 22. So roll a
22
d20
would
again.
hit. A d20.
So 8 or higher. Yep.
Okay.
So I've took out 2 of the duplicates, and that's the end of my turn.
Yeah, brilliant. Okie
Boof,
dokie.
boof.
Chadwick's turn. The Lemure is going to move up on this guy.
There's nothing like being able to just fucking move 90 feet in one turn.
That's a pretty good
Fucking
one.
ridiculous.
And you will hear behind you a scream.
It will go up as well. Oh, is a lemur attacking the dwarf? That's nice.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, just because it's hungry
Just
for
get
flesh.
get rid of the mooks. Yeah.
It is Titus's turn. Now Titus, boxed in, surrounded by earth.
I thought you were my brother.
Titus looks upon you and says, "You had every chance. We could have changed the world."
I
And
was just
he is
changing
going
for the
to
better.
take a disengage action.
What I can't.
He's going to move. Right, so I'm going to count this as 10, 20, 25. Jethro, make a perception check.
Certainement. That would be 22.
Okay, cool.
Feeling perceptive today.
I'll keep that in mind. You're confident you know where Titus is gone for now.
Hmm.
That's his action.
That's it. Come here.
Yeah, and he can't do that as a bonus action, sadly. But what he can do is remind myself exactly what he fucking gets for this. Sorry, lads.
What was it?
Second wind.
Is it 2d10 or 1d10?
Yeah.
Depends on level. 1d10 plus 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 1d10 plus your level, isn't it?
Yeah. Cool. Okay. No problem. That is Titus's turn. We go through to the dwarves, whom none of you can see the dwarves, but this sumbitch is going to move. These guys are both dead. We'll leave them there on the board, but they are both dead. The dwarves that are out the back, you cannot see. They are not involved. They're having a horrible time. Obadiah Black, Gav, please roll a death save.
Second fail.
You bleed yet further.
I'm good at it.
Oh shit! I totally forgot. I just ran
Don't worry,
past
I've
him.
got him.
I'm so
I've got him.
I'm just too angry.
I already had the plan in my head, so
Okay,
that
good.
probably happened.
Good.
Top of the round, Toro.
Top of the round. I'm going to drop his.
Right.
Absolutely,
Big
drop the mirror
chance.
image. Yeah.
I'm moving
Jethro. I mean, that
up
won't be a problem
there.
soon. But yeah, Jethro definitely let anger overtake him for a second.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to move this one over to here.
I'm like
And
nearly full,
then-
bro.
Yeah, but Gav isn't, and I need
Yeah.
to just make sure we keep it close.
No, yeah. Absolutely.
And then I'm going to have to cast level 2 Cure Wounds on Gav. 2d8 plus 5 plus 9.
I will definitely take my healing to full health.
That is 9 plus 9, 18 healing for Gav.
Thought you said 9 plus 5.
Oh, plus 5 as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's
9
9
plus 5 plus 9.
Yeah.
18 plus 5 is 23.
3.
83, yeah.
Feel
Welcome
your
back,
wounds
young
knit
man.
together.
He's round the
Natural
corner. Get him, you slags.
Natural magic resows your body. Sure, that's
For the
your turn.
20th time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
movement.
that is my turn done. Now it's a Faye's turn. Faye is going to move up to here. Then he's going to teleport from there to
Ooh.
here.
Okay.
And then obviously he's going to go for a fuming attack.
Okay,
he-
so
pissed.
roll the attack with advantage.
Wait, why advantage?
Because it's fuming.
Because
Oh,
he's
he's
fuming.
foaming. Well, that's
Oh,
not
no.
good. Not a great roll.
16.
16 would miss.
Does that still take away one of Sam's mirror images?
It doesn't hit. It has
Okay.
to hit to hit.
And then shitloads.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, shitloads would hit. So we'll roll the mirror image.
Has to be 11.
Yeah.
Not me anymore either, boys.
And so you take away the last mirror image. Your Fae fumes yet more as it stabs into Titus, only for Titus to shimmer out of existence.
I don't even bother
There is
rolling damage.
Just one of him there.
Well,
No, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah.
do any damage.
you just hit it and it dies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's convenient.
Absolutely. And that is that turn over and done with. Gromnan the Chosen. You stand next to this felled threat.
Indeed, I do. So there's dwarfs behind me that are cowering like.
The dwarves that are
Wolves.
behind you, you have lost, perhaps left behind. You have heard screams.
Okay.
Ahead of you,
Screams. Yes, I know what's happened. Right. What am I going to do?
and in fact, yeah, I'll just take this guy off the board.
It's 25. No, I'm just going to have to dash.
Have to.
Have to. What's everyone's health like? Gex is
Mine-
good.
52. Mine's back up to now.
23.
That was a
Oh.
beastly fucking hill.
Yeah, 23 of 57. Not bad, like.
That's a lot for a second level slot. Yeah.
Got you back up to half health.
That's pretty good. I won't bother doing that then. I think I might have nothing to do.
May as well heal
Dash,
me.
maybe?
If you've dashed,
I've
Yeah,
dashed.
dash could be good.
it's already
Oh, you've
dashed.
already dashed.
Already dashed just to get that far.
Short legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, nothing. Continue.
Jethro Chadwick.
I reckon even though that's fucking half movement, you should be able to still.
Sam,
Can you
you only move 9
Wait,
squares.
it's one,
In no world is that a
two,
dash.
three,
Jump.
6. I
You
can
can-
make. I can make it.
Yeah.
Like with,
Yeah,
It's double.
that's
It's,
a dash.
double it's double movement.
so
Yeah, but he's got like fucking
3
tons of movement, hasn't
squares.
Yeah.
So that's 30
Three
feet.
s-
I have 45
three
feet
squares.
movement.
Yeah, exactly.
I could
Yeah, you
I could stroll over there. Like that's fine.
Yeah.
he? Get
Like,
outside easy.
We've got unfinished business, you slag.
My dash.
20,
And
23.
23 would hit.
Clobber.
Yes, I was looking.
10 damage.
10. Okay.
Second attack. More than that.
That's I think, yeah.
I've been quite impressed with
7
Faye.
damage.
Cool. Okay.
And then I just have my bonus attack of an unarmed strike. Which, 14. Not going to work.
14 would not hit. Yeah.
Alright, that's me.
Blinks off the studs on the lever.
You're
Yeah,
a
that
stud.
summon phase been pretty good.
Yeah, it's done work.
It's pretty effective,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it lets me when I can summon, it lets me heal,
Yeah.
and fucking the Faye can do the damage for me.
Absolutely. That is Jethro's turn. We're going to skip a couple. It is Titus's turn. Yet again. Now,
in this
Titus. This corridor, I haven't drawn any more of it. So if you give me a moment.
What would
Let's.
have probably better would have been conjure element though.
I will disguise I will just simply describe what is happening. Titus is going to make the step. He's just going to push away. Jethro, you can make your attack. The Fae can also make an attack, not at advantage, I'm afraid, Vic. because it isn't immediately after a Misty Step.
A 20.
20 would hit.
Let's just
13.
make this.
13 would not. So
Fuck it. 8.
8 points. Okay,
Bonk.
that's fine. He's going to break line of sight. This corridor warps and shifts. Titus is going to break line of sight. Can everybody tell you what? Yeah, lift your characters off.
I got these guys.
I'm going to wipe all of the lines.
Keep mine, there'll be another one soon.
What?
My character, I'm making another one. I have been.
Let's leave. We'll just remind. I'm going to leave as a
Model,
reminder.
sorry.
Yeah, one. I'm going to leave these as reminders because there are things that can be gleaned there.
Ah, yes.
Titus has gone around yet another corner.
Are you going to be drawing for a minute?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Well, I was going to go wee, but that's fine.
Yeah, absolutely. That is his turn. Obadiah, you have been bleeding. You have been plucked. Between you and your errant halfling enemy now is a pile of rubble and rock.
I'll be moving up into it, and I'll be using my. Can I use an action to take a potion and a bonus action to take a second potion?
I'm inclined to say no, just for
Cool.
you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 2d4 plus something. 4, I think.
Yes, +4. Yeah.
Yay. 9 points. I heal myself for 9, and I'm currently in the rough terrain.
That's right. Any actions?
No.
No.
Oh, sorry. If I can't use that for that, I can use my extra action to dash.
You can dash.
And I think I can just get outside the rough terrain.
You can.
Like
You
one
can make
step
it through.
outside it. Yeah.
Absolutely. Roll a
That's
really
me.
quick check. Okay. Okay, cool. All right, that is Obadiah's turn. We are back at the top of the round. For yourself and your summon Fae both have lost sight of Titus. Tor, he is past the rubble from you.
Yay. Well, not much I can do then, really. A minute. Faye isn't exactly good for looking for stuff. Suppose it could try an investigation check, but that's not going to fucking do much. Well, I'm going to move up as far as I could because I've only got 30 movement, so probably just into the edge of the fucking.
That sounds right
terrain?
from what I recall. We're not going to count squares this time, but you can get into the rough terrain. You can dash to get through it if you like.
Yeah, I might as well dash to get to the other side.
Absolutely.
Not going to use my bonus action to carry the totem with me for the minute.
Cool. Yeah.
Because obviously not being able to see stuff means it's just easier to carry it with him for the second.
The totem of the unicorn.
Yeah. Stuck it on his head. Like a hat. And I'm just going to get the Fae to follow me.
Yep.
And
Okay.
keep an eye out. And just obviously you're going to keep an eye on the floor to see if we can see any footprints or any sort of spore left by.
Okay. I'll invite a survival check. That's what we do for tracking.
That was
Cruel die.
Yeah. that is, what, 13?
Okay. The ground here is well trodden. It is hard and dusty, and there are hundreds of different sets of boot prints coming through here over a week.
Okay, I think I know what I need to do next turn. Okay, yeah, it's my turn done, obviously, because there's not much
Yeah.
I can do.
Absolutely. Sam, Gromnan's turn.
I'm quite far back from everyone.
You are, yeah. Again, probably you could if you were to dash, you would end up in the middle of the rough terrain. You were further back than everybody else.
You're gonna end up next to me.
Yeah.
Gromnan would know this passageway, correct?
Gromnan knows his way through the mines. He knows the routes. He knows where the different cuts and shafts would go. Yeah, absolutely. There's only one major route back towards the lifts, and
Just
all the
behind.
other kind of side allets and cuts to different digging points, different veins which are being investigated. They lead back to this corridor now, which you and your party find yourselves in. But Gromnan knows where he's going. Yes.
How far away is it to get to the way up towards the lifts?
Ooh, a couple of 100 feet, but not many.
Yeah,
Going in one might be the
I'm
best.
going there.
Okay. Are you?
I'm casting Dimension Door, so I'm out of 4th levels now.
That's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
There's no one else in range of you to go with you,
That's
but that's
fine.
where you're going to go. And Gromnan exits the way that he came in and emerges at the lift site. And things are as they were above ground. A scene of chaos. There are dwarves fighting dwarves here. It is difficult to tell who is on what side. Dwarves are arguing and desperately trying to get onto the lift. Flames and torches flicker as though struck by wind, and Gromnon can see tinges of green within them, although this is less than what you saw a minute ago. But things are still not right.
Yes, well, I will exclaim, because I can't use any actions or anything.
But you've used your action, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. Brothers, we must stop this fighting.
Give me a
The
persuasion
evil.
check.
Yeah, well, the evil has been removed. I told you, brothers. Sigmund was working with the Inferno. 24.
24 for your persuasion. Yeah, absolutely. A number of dwarves. Dwarves you recognize, dwarves you do not. Dwarves who have been to see you and travelled down below here at your beckon. Look heartened, they look pleased. Dwarves whom you know to be part of Sigmund's flock look disheartened. Gutted might be the word. But the fighting ceases somewhat, maybe. Maybe. Jethro, it is your turn. Titus, from what you know, might simply be around the corner.
I will rush around the corner with reckless abandon.
You will rush around the corner of reckless abandon. The corner twists, it turns. Titus can't have gone too far, he's only got little legs.
Yeah.
And you come across here dwarves fighting dwarves. Dwarves which have not heard Gromnan's call. You can make me an investigation check.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, 17. Not bad.
17. You cannot tell which of these dwarves are your friends, which of them are your foes. They swing at one another with pickaxes, hammers, butt heads. They're in a heavy throng. Let's say there are 6 total.
Which of you is Titus? I will have words.
I'll give you one bonus. I've called a check, so I'm not going to call another one at the minute.
I'll make another.
Right.
Oh wait,
Do
no,
you have
yeah,
yeah.
I've failed my investigation.
Any actions?
I could start wailing on dwarves, but I feel like that's not productive.
Punching dwarves left, right, and centre.
I'll simply ready in action. If any dwarf tries to run away, I will try and restrain them.
Okay. Skipping that turn would be Titus's turn. Okay, give me a second. Gonna give Titus. Okay. The dwarves here move, shift. There is a shoving of the group. Jethro will have seen games played by orcs, games played by even humans on the moor, where a ball is moved up and down a field, and the game is played by the movement of a crowd, of a throng, of a scrum. The stronger dwarves, maybe not the stronger, but the scrum moves away from you towards the lifts. Not too far, but a little way. Obadiah, it is your turn.
Honestly, not sure what I can do here.
You're out of the rubble. You've made a dash on your last turn.
Yeah, so I'll just follow the guys, I suppose. I'll make a dash again.
You'll follow Jethro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
don't know how far he made it though. Like, was he 90 feet movement or something?
Jethro hasn't.
Yeah, I figured
Yeah.
for that turn, he doubled his movement.
I got 45
that's
feet, so I've
normally
gone around the
45 feet.
corner and I'm. I don't know.
He hasn't made the full 45. He's made it through a couple
Cool.
of corners.
Okay, so I'll do my full run and I'll do another healing potion as my
Okay.
bonus action.
Yeah, you can catch up with Jethro. You come across this scrum of 6 dwarves fighting in the corridor,
Fireball.
sprawling,
Fireball.
smashing around at each other.
I actually don't have fireball.
Goddamn
Embarrassment for
Yeah,
mages.
I avoided it as well.
hipsters.
Gav, I will invite you to pitch a check. Again, you can make investigation if you'd like.
If I'm looking down this corridor of where these guys have gone,
This is the way you are certain that Titus went from what you have seen so far. Jethro is this way, and you can trust Jethro to have tracked him well enough.
well, the first thing that jumps to mind is, are we in stone or clay caverns? Like, could a person leave a footprint? Because a dwarf's footprint is one
I
thing,
think
and a
Torak
halfling's is
also
another.
looked for trails, didn't you? For tracks.
I did.
Thor has looked for tracks. To answer your question, it is hewn stone. There are in places wooden planks to shore up a path where the ground is uneven or untrustworthy.
But
this
like
isn't-
packed dirt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Less chance of finding spore and fucking stone than you are packed dirt.
Yeah.
Spore.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
No, I know. I just wait. Are you a
Cass,
hunter?
Funny word.
Well, it's only 30 feet away.
If I'm doing tracking, I'm gonna use the right words.
No.
They're not too far. This gaggle of dwarves. You've come.
Okay, so I'm going to cast Detect Magic.
That's a great idea.
Maybe it'll reveal something.
Yeah.
Maybe it won't.
Absolutely.
Especially a magical disguise.
You cast your detect magic. Your eyes gain the additional layer, the additional glaze. 3 of the dwarves here have an abjuration magic cast around them. You can ascertain perhaps that they have magical armor, or at least some propping up to it. One of the dwarves is cloaked in illusion.
Oh,
It's him!
fucking get him!
And you can
Yeah,
specifically
boy.
point out which one. Yeah.
Take him!
Confidently, you can be sure which dwarf it is.
That saves me doing what I was gonna do.
Torrid is your turn. You are through the rocks. You have
Okay.
the Fae at your side. You have
Yep.
heard Titus and Obadiah ahead of you.
I'm gonna use my move. I moved 30. I was just on the other side of the rocks, wasn't I? Or was I in?
You are past the rocks. You dashed through.
Okay. So yeah, I got 30 feet of movement. That means I should be within sight of what's going on. Yes, no.
Sorry, I briefly distracted. What was the question?
If I use all my movement, I should be roughly within sight of whatever. With
You can
Jethro
use
in that.
You've got 30 feet of steps, so you can
Yeah.
catch up again with the boys. Yeah.
Right. I assume that as soon as I get there, fucking Obadiah's going to point out which one is
That is
definitely
exactly.
not. who
I'm
he's meant to
currently
be.
pointing and screeching.
Absolutely.
And I am
You
going
can
to.
describe. He's the one with the scratches on his helmet or something like that. It's
And then I'm going to use a magic stone. I guess I'm going to throw a stone at him.
okay. Make me an attack roll.
My boy.
11.
You miss. I'm afraid.
Fuck's sake. I'm having no luck with the stones tonight. Okay.
That's your turn.
Gex is out of we look.
If you're certain that it's the one, I am going to tell the Fae to
Yeah.
go over and give it a fucking stabby stab.
So the Fae is going to Misty
He's gonna-
Step.
Yep, he's going to teleport over because that's definitely his best bet.
Yep. He makes the attack with advantage.
Is that a 9 there? Yes,
9.
18.
18 hits.
And then that is that plus. Shit, that's 4. Oh, Christ, I've forgotten what. It's 4 plus 3 plus 4. So 7. That's 11 damage.
11 damage. Okay, cool.
And then second attack. Is 16.
16 does not hit. And it goes into what should hit part of the dwarf, but warps through. I will just check disguise self doesn't fall off as soon as you take damage. I don't think it does it?
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it just hangs around. And it's not concentration, is it? No, it's not.
I think you have to dispel it to get rid of it, but it just hangs around for a time period.
Yeah.
So even though you've worked out who it is, it's just magically look like him again.
Yeah. I'm not going to give Titus any bonus to AC, so to speak. I'm just flavouring it that way. Yeah, yeah.
Alright, and then yeah, that's my turn done.
Okay. That is Tor's turn. The Fae has stepped upon the thing. Gromnan, you are in the midst of the rocks, of the difficult terrain. No, you're not.
No,
You've
he's
stepped all the way
teleported.
through. Yeah, Gromnan has stepped all the way through.
Yeah, I'm calming the dwarves.
You are calming the dwarves which fight below them. You can hear more violence along the corridor, which you have bypassed.
Does it sound like the boys?
It sounds like you hear shouting, you hear Obadiah's clear voice
That's what I meant.
over everything else, over the banging of steel and the clash of leather.
You're the dude close to death screaming like a little girl.
Huh. Oh my god.
Can't see them from here, can I? I do have dark vision as well.
You cannot see them. There are, again, turns and corridors, although fewer.
Okay.
Perhaps if you were to turn a corner, you could move. You could probably see them.
I will do so.
Yeah, I'll let. Yeah, if you've got 25 moves, you can turn a corner and you can get a good line of sight on them. They are still some way off. Let's say they are 100 feet from you.
100 feet, you say?
Yes, I'm going to say that.
Do I kill my old character?
I think that would be great.
Can I?
You can
Well,
certainly
Let's see
try.
honestly.
What you will see is the Fae, which you have seen attack, which you saw kill the Chain Devil, now attacking one specific dwarf.
Can I deduce that dwarf is Titus from this?
I'm inclined to give Gromlin an insight check to work that out.
Okay.
And I
You
will
have
give you.
seen Titus. Oh wait, but he's still disguised.
Yes, but
Still
Titus is still
disguised.
disguised. Now there's two options that I can go with here, and I'm looking for now Titus. I rolled a deception check, and that's the DC you guys have been rolling against to try and get that. Now I can either give Sam advantage on his check to work this out based on assistance from the Fae, or I can lower the DC, and I'm not sure. Titus is still pretending to be a dwarf.
I think
You're using
advantage would probably be
this as a clue. Yeah, I think that's what advantage is for. So Sam, I'll give you advantage on an insight check.
just because if you've seen that Fae killing evil shit.
23.
23 passes. You are the way that it stabs, and you see this second stab, even at this distance, clip through a little bit of the armor as it misses. You are confident again that there is an illusion here.
Can I have an intelligence save, please?
An int save, yeah, absolutely, from Titius.
17.
Titius is going to fail that int save. I'm going to use the Indomitable feature to re-roll that, I think. Although 17 is quite a challenge, but this is a clutch moment for him, and I think he's got to roll out everything he's got.
Oh,
And he's going to make the save. Yeah, absolutely.
Is it -1 as well?
It's a 0.
Oh, it's a 0. Is it? Okay, I couldn't remember.
Yeah.
It was still would have won anyway. But
Yeah.
Right, so you just take the damage and half the damage.
Half the damage, yeah, but there's still a fuckload of damage. Don't think it's going to put him down, but I mean, it might.
Yeah, 8. Upcast this.
4 to 12.
Yeah, that's 8. 24.
Yeah, cool.
Halved.
Yeah,
Is he shapeshifted at the minute, isn't he?
he is in dwarf form. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I may drop my spirit because I have something that fucks shapeshifters up.
No, he's
What a
disguised
shapeshifter.
rather than shapeshifted. Sorry. Yeah.
It's a spell. It's not. He's a shapeshifter.
Yeah, he's cloaked in illusion.
Moonbeam
Back in a sec.
fucking
Yeah.
He hasn't changed
shape
race.
changer.
No, it's not. It's not a shape change. He's cloaked in illusion. So he's got like a cloak around him that makes him look different. That's all. And you have witnessed this with, for example, the Fae, where the Fae has gone to touch something that is on the outward appearance, and it's just like hologram. The sword has gone through a little bit of dwarven armor and missed. But it is as though, except for visually, there is nothing there. It is not a changed shape.
Yeah, we'll drop it.
So what you're thinking of there, I know Moonbeam is good for that sort of thing. Things like lycanthropes. I'm not sure whether it actually applies even to druids who can wild shape. With that.
'Cause it's like a spiritual minute. It's not
What I mean, yeah. I think shapeshifter is a specific creature type. Almost. I don't know. I'll look up the ruling for that when it appears, but beyond that.
I imagine it just means that any creature that normally can just transform from like a vampire into a bat sort of thing.
Well, this is exactly it. So the imps that I was using earlier, let me just grab that to check it again. They have shape changer as a character trait.
Yeah, so that sort of thing. Anything, that's where it'd be character trait locked.
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean there. They have shape changer as a character trait. As a
Yeah, needs this word in their description or whatever.
Exactly, Monday. Regardless, Jethro Chadwick, it is your turn.
So I know which dwarf he is? Question mark.
You know which dwarf it is. Obadiah has pointed this out, and you have seen the fuming Fae step in and make some attacks.
I will step in and make some attacks.
Okay, there's a gaggle of unruly dwarves between you and him.
Get out of the way, you bastards!
Hmm.
Well said.
You've moved. You used your Misty Step as well, haven't you?
I got 3 more.
You
Actually,
can
It's a
so
bonus action though, and but I can use an attack as a bonus action.
so in order to get past these guys, I see. The thing is they are dwarves.
you could jump them.
You're in a low tunnel, so I can
jump
give
them
you
as a
quite a
movement
high.
if I roll an acrobatics check.
You can attempt an acrobatics check. It's going to be quite a high DC because if you just jump, you're going to hit the ceiling.
Sure, I'm gonna do it.
But-
I'm gonna jump over the dwarves to Titus as my movement.
Dive, row.
That's exactly what I'm looking for. There is a
Yeah.
kind of acrobatic dive.
I'm gonna
Flying headlock.
torpedo myself above the dwarves in a straight line,
Yes.
like straight line forward.
Runs
yeah.
over.
Exactly. Now,
uses-
if you pass, however, I'll give you an additional attack. So what we're going to do is we're going to set the DC at 22.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
For this, it's difficult.
Not for
That's very Baldur's Gate of you.
me.
But this is basically a flying attack. Is how we're going to flavor it.
Oh fuck! That's an 18. Wait, no,
Yeah,
that's no, it's 15.
yeah.
Shit. God damn it.
Okay. Roll me a d6. If you get an even, you're going to hit the dwarves. If you get an odd, you're going to hit the ceiling.
That hit the ceiling.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll give you 2 points of bludgeoning damage,
Bonked me bonce.
and you are prone at the start of your
Damn
next turn.
That's fine.
Absolutely. And that is Jethro's turn. Titus's turn. Now, Titus is desperate to get away. Or is he?
Why is he? That's what I want to know.
Titus is an ambitious man. He has hope.
That was really enjoying all your mouse cursors, by the way.
The cat.
Yep.
Good.
There was one moment where I think Jed must have gone to the end of the table and the cat turned around as if the mouse cursor had gone behind him.
Brilliant.
Know what's going on.
Yeah.
Anyway, oh, you like that dice, do you?
So, can you remember if Titus has any powder kegs left? I don't think he does he?
Yeah, he has one.
He has one left.
No, fuck.
He has only one, yeah.
Well,
Suicide bomber!
it might be exactly the thing.
Because I got given one when we got here and I never used it.
Yes, you
I
did.
gave you one as a gift.
That's exactly it.
Yeah, I've used most of them.
Bastard.
Titus, in dwarf form, the hand flickers. It goes inside his own chest. And he shifts, he shakes with the fey sword upon his back. He's quick, he's fast. You've rarely seen hands quicker than this halfling from Shu. As the disguise drops, and he looks at the three of you, Tor and Jethro and Obadiah, with this final look of desperation, and it is hard not to pity this man. But I think somehow you will resist. And he cracks his wrist one last time. And I will ask the three of you plus the Fae to make dex saves.
Uh, 19.
Okay, so I got a 1 and the Fae got a 15.
I got a nat
Fae's
20.
Yeah.
Finally.
Obadiah, you know what is coming. You have seen this. Jethro, you two have been exploded at. Tor, however, is
18 on the Fae,
yeah.
and I do have a reaction left. So if it's going to be
You've
bad, I will cast Absorb Element.
got a level 1 spell slot left. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Jethro, you can dodge it. Gav, you will take half damage,
I'll
as it
take
is.
half
As
well.
will your Fae. Oh, for fuck's sake! Ignore it. Ignore it. Okay.
30.
Yeah, that halves to 13. Titus, however, is going to take the whole fucking thing. He's gonna. The wrist cracks. The lips move. The words. Perhaps you make out. Glory to Ku. And your halfling friend is gone in a ball of fire.
Daisy.
Glory to Shu, indeed.
Okay. Bromlin, from your perspective, you, as you've just said, never learned the spell Fireball. But you've seen it written down. You have an idea of what it might look like. And it does the same here. The canyon fills with a blast of flame and shakes. At the smell of spice, maybe? Something exotic, some mixture of white shit and the rock you'll find on the edge of a volcano. Fills the air. And the dust settles. And the party emerge coughing, bathed in dwarf blood. You other three, your eyes open
Sorry.
in the torchlight of the tunnel. The nearest lamp has blown out, and so it is dim where you are. But it does not take a lot to find the parts that used to be Titus scattered. Sam, I'm going to really quickly invite you to make me your choice of Arcana or History. This will affect a piece of information I might be about to give you.
Oh, Kana.
Okay.
Can't see the fucking thing. Oh, I rolled a 20. 25?
Yeah, neat. Cool. Okay, brilliant. Great.
Sorry, I threw it and the cat put his nose where the dice was.
Brilliant. Good lad. Okay. Titus is no more. In the cavern behind you, you have 3 dead devils and a number of slain dwarves, including a religious leader.
Hmm.
Perhaps a new religious leader here stands ahead of you, rubbing the sides of his head. What would you like to do?
Approach the bathed in blood party.
So Jethro, Tor, Obadiah, Gromnon the Chosen walks down the corridor towards you.
I'm
A look
going
of perhaps smugness on his face.
Is the dwarfs around? Like non-fighting combatant dwarfs? Exploded ones.
There are a few behind you. All the dwarves in this corridor are exploded.
Okay, cool. I'm going to take Jethro's hand and Obadiah's in friendship, like offer it out. Waiting for an answer.
While doing that, I'm going to
only
tell the
credit a
Fae
handshake.
to retrieve his dagger.
Is anyone? Sorry.
Hey,
All right.
do-
I'll give him a predator handshake. It's the only handshake I know, and I'll say, "Thank you for the assistance."
Is
Oh.
yeah.
I'll reserve the handshake and say, like, took you long enough.
I will.
Obadiah's
will-
bitter as fuck. Died twice.
I will
Yeah,
use.
yeah, he is. Yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
Getting
I will.
closer and closer to death.
I will use thaumaturgy to shout. Well, speak loudly. Brothers, these visitors have saved our great enclave. The devils that were falling upon us were slain by this mighty orc and the wizardry of these two. I'll be pointing at you two. And trying to, like, take Jeffro's hand and walking towards the dwarfs.
I'll allow my hand to be raised if it means glory.
Because the dwarfs aren't here, so I'm walking down the
Kinda-
corridor.
Yeah,
with
I
you,
was
so
gonna
I'm just-
whisper. That's gonna be a hard sell there.
And then, yeah, wander down that way with him. See if the dwarfs
Uh,
are listening. Do you want a performance or something?
You can make a performance just for fun. The dwarves at the bottom of the lift are listening.
I'd
Some of
imagine this
them-
hallway would have started to fill up from the explosion because people would
No, it'd be
definitely
dusty
come
as
with it.
smoke.
There was
No,
an
but it'd be
explosion,
dusty
like,
and
2
smoky as
minutes
hell. Like.
There's an explosion about 2 minutes ago when the fucking Chain Devil got released as well.
Yeah.
That's 2
Yeah.
explosions.
18? Yeah, that's why I'm trying to take you out of where the explosion was towards the people. Like,
Yeah.
we're emerging you as heroes.
I will
Right.
travel with him, but before we do, I want to
17 yet, I think.
Thank
before we do, I want to look at Titus's remains, and
Oh, yeah.
I'll just
I believe Tor was going to try and do something with that a
Yeah,
second ago.
I was thinking about having the Fae retrieve the dagger so we could destroy the thing.
Well, all I want to do is just look at his remains, and I assume the gun is shattered to pieces. I'll just take, like, the hammer off his rifle and take that as a keepsake.
I'm not going to scout around for a tooth.
No, that would be. He
Bit
was my
jaw.
friend, even if he fell to madness. So I'll just take the the hammer off his most powerful weapon and keep that. as
Was he your
I've run out of willpower, obviously. He's messaging me. Yeah.
So, the rifle itself, the stock is shattered. The barrel has been warped. You can make out some ornamenture around the breach, around the firing mechanism. And this doesn't... It should look familiar, but it has more to it than perhaps it did
is this
before.
not the original?
This is not the original barrel of the original rifle. The musket barrel has been replaced, and here there is a motif of chains and flames twisting together.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna fucking melt this down for slag. I'm gonna take the weapon and melt, and yeah.
The Fae roots through. There remains... No, there is a scimitar in remarkably good shape. But it casts that off to one side. The scimitar gleams. It is barely even taking the dust. And then, amidst it all, the horrid dagger. Barely tainted, despite having borne the blood of your wizard friend.
I'm
And the
not to touch it though, and I will go over and take some leather wrap and pick it up using that.
Yeah, there's plenty of leather in around the corpse.
Hey, just to play devil's advocate, no one knows that thing is cursed.
I
So
don't know
would
that
you
it's
use
curved,
leather?
but I've
So
seen fucking green flame coming from it, and
Yeah,
my
I've
dude
seen-
is not
I've
very
also
trusting.
seen that.
I think what you'll have seen is
I-
green flame coming from the scimitar.
I think it's only me that doesn't know that Titus is fucked.
Now, you guys have a
I'm-
sense of what's happened to Titus. He's been very, very guarded with the dagger itself. And
Yeah.
beyond having seen it drawn for killing, for example, Caitlin, you haven't seen an awful lot of it. So, I'm trying to think. I'd like to make a check on this. But I'm trying to think what to do here because there's a good bit of two and twoing to work out.
Cast it into the
Maybe
fire.
a
I don't-
history.
Yeah, I don't
Memory.
even think any of you were present when Titus found it in Movis's house.
But I've been suspicious of him since we first met Caitlin floating around.
You have, I understand that. Yeah, absolutely. And having seen this thing, I'm gonna give you the choice.
And I'm pretty sure he pulled the dagger out when we were fighting the thief dude, and he used some magical attack with it as well.
Yeah.
I was fighting with both weapons.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Fine.
yeah. There was the dagger and the
So-
scimitar at that stage. Yeah,
and
absolutely.
I would just be untrustworthy of both weapons.
It certainly has, although both are magical weapons, it certainly has more of an air of malice and horror to it.
I'm
I'll
happy
give
to do a check
yeah.
of whatever. I could do an
I'll
Arcana or history or
an Arcana check or a history check. Let me know which one you'd like to roll.
both the same. So
Yep, sure, but let me know regardless.
do history.
History check. Yeah, okay.
17.
17. Looking through Titus's belongings, you do see this horrible dagger. And you think back to the man you met in Penvaden, the man who travelled up the road to Shymeet with you, and his changes. He didn't have that with him when you first met him, that's for sure. And you didn't see him buy it at the market. Okay, yeah, I'll yeah, you can reach certain conclusions going this way. 17 total's not too bad.
I see the
You don't
thing.
know. You don't know for certain that it is
Yeah.
cursed.
And if
But-
it also does look like it's that meteor metal, it is
Yeah.
going to be even more
You-
suspicious.
You know that something's been going on with Titus. You know that this is something he has kept secret and only used for heinous killings.
Can I see the thing, Chad? Where
If-
it's standing?
Tor reaches down to pick it up with the piece of leather. Everyone
Yeah.
else will get a glimpse of it as well. Obadiah, you feel intimately familiar now with this blade.
Because it fucking stabbed me. Yeah, exactly.
Yep, because of the spots that it found between your ribs a few moments before, a minute before perhaps. Gromnan, you get a glimpse of this also. You get a glimpse of the caution with which your friends treat it, your new friends. And you see this black blue blade, the shaped, jagged point, and the
Well,
horrid horn of bone and hair
What?
makes the handle.
What
what's
is
your
that?
name again? Is it Nom Nom? Nom Nom. Well,
Gromnoms.
this thing with this needs to be destroyed. And well, I assume you would know someone who might be able to melt this fucking thing down. And then I don't know.
Ignoring the turtle's racism, I'm going to. Can I? Yeah, I need to look at that. Can I see it?
Not with your bare hands. It's definitely a bit iffy.
That's fine. Just hold it outwards.
So yeah, and then
Would
I'll
you-
splay it out on the lever.
That's devil's hair.
Devil's hair. Sorry.
It's the hair of a demon. Perhaps this would be useful in the hunting of the infernal.
This thing turned my friend into a fucking nutcase, I think.
Not the dagger itself, but the hair.
The hair turned him into a fucking nutcase. Huh.
No. The hair is the thing that we need.
You guys can all roll
So what
history
turned him
checks.
into a fucking nutcase?
The other three of you, so Obadiah and Jethro and Tor can roll history checks.
Ooh,
Would
14.
fucking Obadiah possibly know about like pacts and stuff? So would he be willing to do like? Should he do an Arcana?
That's history first, I think.
So mine's
28.
17.
17,
28.
28.
14.
For
What did you do?
Obadiah, you
That'll
distinctly remember asking first, I believe it was Father Visca, about the term Cuthraul, about what it meant, about what was known about devils. And you distinctly remember being told that body parts could be used as weapons against them.
Well, I'm in luck.
So maybe even something as simple as the hair could be turned to weaponry.
You'll all remember Titus cutting the pale devil in Beck's basement and the way that it bled when cut with that knife.
Yes, I remember that session.
Can we take a look at the knife itself? Can we figure out? I know it's blue metal,
Yeah.
star metal, and we know its handle is bound by demon hair, but does the shape of the blade mimic a tooth or anything like that? Is there some other kind of, I don't know what the term is, sympathetic magic kind of associated with it?
It isn't. It's curved. It's made for stabbing, made for fighting. It mimics a fighting knife more than anything else.
Not like an Athane.
You would probably think of it as an elvish forge shape rather than a dwarven knife.
Knew it. Elvis
It
bastards.
has.
Kidding.
The blade itself is clearly star metal, but they are bone and hair that make up the handle. And the handle again is an elegant shape. It has a curve to it that would allow for quick, fast movements.
Can we identify the bone? I have medicine.
Yeah.
Nature.
No, it's a bit of a rich or a big ask.
Yeah. Give me either a nature or a medicine roll, sure.
I suppose we could only really discern bird or mammal.
It would be very limited bones, yeah. Because Tor would be able to discern certain bones, but it definitely wouldn't be able to like know anything about demons or fucking
20.
shit like that.
20. You've seen the insides of devils recently. It could be a match.
I have. Yeah, okay.
You recently, fought a devil with a number of bones protruding from it in Beck's basement once again.
Yep.
And having seen the wounded creature stabbed in
Can
the
we
back. Yeah.
can we wrap this blade so it is safe? Tor, can you
Shove it in the fucking
make
bag
this
of holding.
safe? Yeah, I
Oh,
don't.
but it needs wrapping, so you can grab it. So
But yeah, I'm gonna spend a
No,
bit
I
of
think-
time wrapping it in leather and then putting it somewhere. Like, I guess I'm gonna strap it to my chest and just keep it.
Cromlon, can you bless this wrapping? Can you help contain the evil within?
Protect from good and evil, bless.
You are a cleric, after all. You are a holy man.
A man of God, yes. Deception roll.
Oh, not another one.
30.
13?
30.
Oh, sorry, 20. 20, sorry, not 30.
20 total.
Yeah, 20, sorry. The fucking
Okay,
brain's
sweet.
asleep.
In that case, if he's lying, I want an insight check.
Give me the insight check.
I've got a passive insight of 19.
Now, Obadiah
I also have 18
doesn't believe in
passive
God.
insight.
Sorry, say again, Jed?
Now, Obadiah doesn't believe in God.
No. Hang on. No, Obadiah is religious. He doesn't
Yes.
believe in a one God. He believes in the
In the
spirits
divinity,
of
the
divinity of the
of
natural
nature.
order. Yes,
This is exactly it.
I did roll a 20 though.
For a 20 total. Yeah.
Unnatural 20.
So there's a confidence behind Gromlin's delivery that suggests perhaps that he means it. But maybe he's not telling you everything.
Opposed
I
to
think
just
that's-
he's an idiot and he doesn't know everything.
Well,
I get a confidence that he knows something more than me.
the line there is hard to draw. This is the guy who chooses his words carefully. I hope I'm all right in saying that, Sam.
Yeah, Sam might not, but he does.
Yeah, I think Gromlin is in a position where
But I've also
Tell you
met
what, yeah.
Gromlin before, and
Yeah.
I agree with like
Yeah.
80% of his fucking
Yeah.
ideals. So I'm just a bit.
Yeah.
I'm just a bit anti his throw off the old order,
Absolutely.
which is my lawful side. But like I agree with the rest. Okay, I think I'll agree with that then. So, well, gentlemen, before we leave here in utter chaos, I think we have to see the king.
You may want to go back in there and see if there's anyone left alive to bring in front of him to, take responsibility for this shit.
Sorry, and to answer what you said, Gav, earlier on, I don't think I have any spells that can help.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm willing to encourage creativity on it, Sam. If you've got anything that you think would be cool to do, I think it's still,
Yeah, like a bless on an object
sanctify?
or
Yeah,
just
exactly.
to make it look
holy
like I'm doing it.
sanctification.
To run with the deception even more.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking as well.
No. So rather than admitting this, I think it would be more Gromnon to just cast a random spell on it and say I blessed it.
absolutely.
you probably think I still have detect magic up and running.
It's fine.
Yeah, but he's still casting the
I
spell.
don't know that.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't know that. Sorry, I don't know that. So.
yeah, you didn't know that detect magic was ever cast.
I'm going to cast Sanctuary on it, Jed.
Yeah. Sanctuary
'Cause
on
that looks like a blessing, right? Because I'm doing a ward.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I don't think I'd be able to detect anything other than good things from that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
It's an abjuration spell that's being cast. You guys are talking similar languages in the way that you cast, I think, but this isn't a spell that Obadiah knows. It's a spell
No,
yeah.
from a different remit altogether, I would assume. It's like I don't even get what language he's speaking, but maybe I just get a flavor of fucking protection from it.
Yeah. How would I want to put it? Again, you can correct me on this, Sam, but there's a familiarity to the words. No, the words are different, but there's a familiarity to the gesture. Sanctuary, I think, has both. Yeah. The way he casts is different to you, but you can see why he's doing things. You can work out the logic of it well enough without requiring a check. I'm not going to ask for a check, so I'm not going to give you any more info on that. But
Essentially, you're just drawing what you think is a religious shape in with my hands, like doing the fucking Domino Power Tree, whatever.
Yeah.
And then saying some words.
Yeah.
I'll buy that.
But there's nothing about it that's completely unfathomable to you. He's not.
I assume there's like some light and a shimmer or something for a few seconds.
Yeah, Sanctuary.
Okay.
Yeah, has verbal. Yeah.
So before this all kicks off, and I hear noises from outside, before this all kicks off into madness, I think we might need to address this with the people of this place. Or we get the hell out of here.
it's these
But we
fucking crazy guys blew up the chain.
Yeah,
Some
but what I
crazy
mean is
shit
we
happened.
need... Yeah, but they've been here for 120 years. He's been preaching for 120 years. If
Oh, he's
that's going to
clearly
be
a
hard...
moron.
There's still the demon body in the chamber, so we could have people
Yeah, does
guard
Gromnon
here,
not
and then
have the influence to? He's an influential personage of this place that he could,
He's an outsider.
He-
He's the...
I am not an outsider of this place.
Yeah,
I have lived here for many years.
yeah, he can back us
Yeah,
up.
but I thought you
He's
were
a
the young
trusted
rebel. This
individuality.
guy has been preaching... Hasn't Sigismund been
No.
preaching for 120 years?
Yeah,
no matter
but
what,
this guy's a
Young
what I'm
in
saying is-
human terms.
Yeah, this guy is a known commodity here, so, as was Sigmund. But like, he can back us up. Like, we're the outsiders. Like, he's been here for a
What-
long time. A lot of people trust
what
him.
is the smallest part of the alleyway that leads from the fucking chamber?
You mean in terms of narrowness?
Yeah.
The spot where you cast move earth.
How wide about would you say? Is it 5 feet?
If you recall, I think that was 10 foot wide at its narrowest.
Okay.
And that difficult
We
terrain
cannot-
doesn't go away until it's cleared, right?
Yeah, difficult terrain doesn't, but it's not that I was thinking about doing.
Okay.
We cannot leave now. Turmoil is afoot. The people must know they are safe.
Yes. And what happened to you?
Indeed. And before we trifle further on what to do next, I suggest we go back into where we were fighting and retrieve all devil's teeth and hair that we can.
I
From
think
the
we should probably
corpses.
retrieve the entire corpse so we can dispose of it properly, because this is not something you want happening again.
And also, I want to examine the devil that was murdered. I don't remember if I killed it or not. The boss? What was that, Gex?
That was killed by the Fae.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's killed by the Fae. Yeah. Yeah, that in particular. I want to go look at.
Do you have shapestone available, Gal?
I do.
Because I've
Sorry,
got one.
no, I don't have it available. I
Ah.
spent the slots.
Yeah, I've got one available. So if it was like less than, if it was 5 feet, I could have blocked the entire chamber door off, so no one could get in. Alright.
This seem agreeable, gentlemen?
Yes.
Sure.
Right. We have a bit of a plan. The plan was to barricade as much as you could from
I
preventing
think
anyone. Yeah.
we're just gonna take the corpse with us of the devil, so we can dispose of it properly. Because
Yeah.
that's gonna be, yeah.
Okay. So you fish your way through the difficult rock terrain, coming back upon the corpses which remain.
If we wanted to, just spend a minute clearing it. If we want to be able to move through clearly, but
Yeah. Up to you
That's
guys.
right. Yeah. Whatever.
What ifs?
Doesn't matter.
doesn't matter really, does it?
No, if you're not in a rush.
No.
But the chain devil, the bearded devils, various dwarfs, including dear priest Sigmund himself, all lie ignominious in blood and dirt and ash. The echoes of struggle that had carried down the mine shaft seem lesser now. It's hard to hear anything going on this deep. And almost the city feels quieter than it has done since you arrived. How long ago now? How many hours? How many shifts? The passage of time is harder to track without the sun for those unused to it. One thing is for certain. When you do come to leave, you will leave one fewer than when you arrived.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
But for now, the echoes of what you have done will echo through the rocks, through the cliffs, in your hearts, for quite some time indeed. And I think, gentlemen, we will leave it there for some time.
Indeed.
Cool. Thank you very much, Jed.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. This is as far as I had. I have kind of firmly planned. I think what's happened here is going to have some echoes and some implications for the world in general, as is the arrival of Gromnan here in the party. To take the temperature just briefly, I hope you all are feeling kind of engaged in the grander plot of what's happening within the setting, but I've tried to write things in for each of you to get involved with. I personally don't feel like I've done enough with Tor.
Yeah.
alright,
There's a few things around that I've laid out that Tor could do, but I know you guys have been pushed on a little bit past it. There've been things for Tor to try and things in.
Yeah, we have had a bit of time pressure.
Yeah,
So I know we've left like the bandit camps in the village at the very start. It was like, yeah, we could do that, but really the bigger solve or the bigger picture is to protect the kingdom or whatever. So it was
absolutely.
like, yeah.
Yeah. So crucially there, Vic, I don't want you to think that there aren't opportunities for things for Tor to get his teeth into. It's just maybe there hasn't been room in the session for everything. I have not forgotten your owlbear chick.
That's alright.
Do not worry about that. Within
Sweet.
that,
There is that spell as well I get eventually. It's like fucking. Oh, it's not animal bond, but you make it a friend for like a month.
animal friendship. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could just cast that on the baby to begin with.
For everybody else or within that, I've done what I can to kind of weave things together. There's bits going on in terms of the backstories that you gave me early on. Jethro prominently, for example, has a big tasty bit of bait on a hook waiting just outside that again gets. Don't get me wrong, I had things planned. I wasn't sure if you guys were going to go underground right away or if you'd hang about and deal with that beforehand, so that'll be waiting for you
He'll die.
when we come back. Will he?
Yeah. Maybe.
Maybe indeed.
Yes.
Sam, I think we've got some plans for Gromnan, but maybe I'll talk to you a little bit about we need to settle some more
Yeah,
something
we'll settle the
longer
details.
term for him. I've got thoughts and ideas as to how this fits into the world. Some of it you guys will have to discover, and I'm inclined not to tell you, but some of it I will. My plan is to take a couple of months, get as much as I can written down, and then not to complicate things further, but to run something with a different set of characters for just a couple of weeks that I think might fill in a couple of blanks that you fellas may not have missed, but may benefit from learning as players, if not as characters. But I'll come back around for that for instructions when we've when things are getting ready.
No problem. I hope everyone's enjoyed watching Titus fall and die and explode.
Personally, I really have.
Yeah.
It's been
too.
very good. I hope that, Sam, that wasn't too kind of ignoble an end for him.
No, I think it's entirely in his repertoire.
I got to the point, so the lads, you got him to the point where he had 3 hit points. So there was no way he was willing to tank an opportunity attack to try and get away. His movement isn't good enough to escape Jethro, to put it very frankly there. And then
And the Fae as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, that worked really very well. A good couple of summons there, Vic. Both with the dragon and with that fuming
It's just the failure of the invisibility. If he'd managed to keep that up for long enough.
Yeah.
He'd have been
I hope you understand the call that I made there to drop it, just because.
Seems like what he'd do.
Yeah, absolutely. He had one opportunity to make a very effective cut. To drop that banishment, and very briefly that paid off. It was important to him, but ultimately it didn't work out.
Ultimately, it cost him his life.
I have enjoyed playing the fall of a character that's a bit different from Change.
Yeah, bastardization arc, huh?
Yeah, kind of like the opposite of what we normally do, right? Play the hero arc.
Yeah.
Yep. Also, can we reveal the details about how he was working now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so he was level 13, by the way.
Titus.
Titus had been gaining levels of Warlock and Fighter at certain points.
Yeah. And yet he still only had like 68 health or something.
60 total, I think you've given me.
Yeah.
Yeah, really not an awful lot.
Yeah, it's terrible. But yeah, it was good. I enjoyed that. It was a good way to use him. Like, I didn't want to use him, and I didn't mind playing a full. No. It's different. Totally different. Never done that before.
Absolutely. Yeah. So yeah, we Sam and I have been talking about that for a little while. It was a nice little kind of conclusion.
I didn't know what was coming, by the way. I just went for the full.
Yeah, absolutely. We've talked about what we're going to do next a little bit. Gav, do you want to talk about that any more now?
No, not really. I think it's late enough now, so I think we'll just meet up next Thursday.
Yeah.
I would like to suggest that. Okay, like I got pretty angry, I have to admit, about the character creation and all the shit you guys brought to the table last week.
Okay.
And it was like, I've no problem with any of them by themselves. I could work those characters into another game by themselves, but all together, I think it's a bit much.
Yeah. Okay.
So I know maybe you've talked to each other about this, but maybe you haven't. But we've got like a Durgar anarchist, we've got a death cleric, and we got a drow assassin. And then we got Gex, who wanted to play a thief, but didn't.
I don't know.
But yeah, exactly.
I got nothing.
Yeah, you got nothing, but you had expressed the want to play a rogue, and then somebody else had jumped in with a rogue. So, not blaming anyone individually. They're all good characters that you've come up with. They're all interesting, and they all have plots and arcs.
Oh.
But all together,
it didn't feel so cohesive. And I know what you wanted to do was something cohesive.
Yeah. So I'm thinking what we do is we come together, we wipe it all clean, we start again.
Yeah.
We revisit the concept from like the Underdark campaign. If we do an Underdark campaign, I think we chat about it. What do we want?
Yeah.
Do we want the idea that I proposed, like the Underdark is a newly discovered place, so therefore you're all topside creatures? Or do we... The Underdark's a newly discovered place and you're all from the Underdark and you're going up to the surface or whatever. So yeah, we just hit it again.
Yeah.
With the usual rules that we usually play by and what we've agreed to. Now, the other thing is I haven't read any of the documents for the playtests, and I think there's 7 or 8 of them now. Don't know if they're all independent or one updates another, and there's like
And
I
the
know, hundreds,
playtest say monks get
hundreds of
D8
pages.
at my level, so I'd like to play that.
Yeah. Well,
Every week I'd
and
be
again,
like,
if you're going down the Underdark, you can be the monk of a Starlight or something. It's
I'll
called.
be a
It's
monk
like
again.
Deathlight. Yeah.
Jethro
Yeah.
is too close
Well,
to my heart.
okay. Would you like then, Gav? And this might be not to step on anyone else's toes, but I think it would be helpful for us to go away and start framing ideas. If you go away and you say broadly, this is what we're going to do, and you with
Well, that's
yourself.
the thing.
Because if we sit and we argue about, well, what's the idea, and we try and hash it out, it will be difficult for us between the 4 of us to come up with a decision that's just like.
This
How
is
am I
what
trying
we'd
to say?
like to play.
This
I
is
get it.
exactly. This is
Yeah.
exactly it.
I explained it to another mate of mine, my eternal GM from real life, and I told him like, so I explained the situation to these 4 cunts, and they came back with three entirely different things.
Yeah.
And he goes, well, why don't you just like throw 4 or 5 ideas out in front of them and say, yeah, pick one. That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
But I'd rather get you guys to do the picking.
Yeah. Okay.
So I don't want to dictate what the campaign's going to be. I'd like to find out what you'd like to play.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. But like, what flavor? Strawberry or banana?
Yeah.
So I think we meet up. We meet exactly. Or yeah. Well, that's what you gave me, obviously. So I think we meet up next Thursday, and we'll just talk shit for a few hours, and we'll see what we come up with.
Try not to argue about it.
Not roll bastards. Not all of us.
I have not.
No. I don't mind if you're all bastards, but if you're rolling bastards, roll them in so they're all walking on the same road.
Yeah. Okay.
I just couldn't see. Okay, so I could see, like, for instance, Jed's character working with Sam's character or working with Vic's character, but I couldn't see. There was a triumvirate type thing. I couldn't see any of yous working with every one of yous.
Okay.
Because essentially, Sam's character was a guy in an arc of redemption. Vic's character was a drow who was not a worshipper of Lalt, so they were like one of the good drow. And then how does that work in the long term with somebody who wants to be I don't know. I want to call Jed's character an anarchist, but he's not really. He's more like a.
My bloke was a half drow that had only heard stories of his fucking.
Yeah, exactly.
thingy.
But like, and Jed's character was like a more like an Aleister Crowley follower. He was like, "Do what thou wilt, she'll be the whole of the law." It wasn't quite anarchist. It was just like free will and that type of shit.
And
So
Anton LaVey more than Aleister Crowley, maybe. Yeah, absolutely.
True, but it was like all together, the 3 of them. I just couldn't picture one direct fucking path to take a campaign in. So I'd rather discuss what path we want to do up front and then make characters that fit into that path.
I
And
understand.
I'd rather make the characters together. So that's all. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we can do that next week. We sort it all out. We can.
Yeah.
I'm off Thursdays. I can come in whenever, so we can start early.
Yeah, and I'm freely admitting I'm using ChatGPT to make this campaign.
Hell yeah.
I'm using